like the first three had a way better bench. Like the second, especially that last year, like I feel like Mike's most impressive championship was 98 because he was out there by his damn self. Like if you look at, like Rodman was getting owned by Malone. I think people forget Malone was giving that man
Malone
was giving that man
wasn't like Rodman wasn't really
Rodman didn't even start majority of them playoffs. Kukoc was starting. So that to me is the most impressive. So I feel like this time, and I think it's all about changing the culture. Like a lot of free agents didn't want to come to Chicago because the way they treated Mike. Like Kevin Garnett said himself, when I was a free agent, he said I would have loved to play for the Bulls, but they treat the greatest player of all time like that. How they gonna treat me? These are what guys are saying. This is the front office that told LeBron James, no, you cannot have Rich Paul and your friends on a team jet. What? I'd have gave him a team jet.
To be fair, like LeBron left Miami because Pat Riley wasn't having that bullshit either. But Pat Riley,
but he stayed though. And when I'm talking about when Riley got him, he didn't care. Yeah. After a couple of championships, Riley thought he could, insert his will, and Brown was like, "You got me fucked up. That's not gonna happen." I'd have told Brown, "You can have your own jet. I'll name it the LeBron Center if you want to come here." So they don't understand it's a player. They didn't understand it's a players' league now.
I can agree with that.
The front office don't really build the talent anymore. The talent tells you who the hell they want. You look at all these people who go to Boston, go to Brooklyn. All these people go to LA. It's because KD wants them. It's because LeBron wants them. It's because Kawhi wanted Paul George. And mainly because Jimmy told him, I'm going to Miami. I'm not coming to LA.
Yeah, but see, here go the thing with players building teams. Outside of LeBron, who has that really worked for?
He might pull out for KD. It might work for KD.
We'll see. We have to see. It may work for KD. We have to see. And I still have questions about the Nets that we'll get to later on. But
overall, though, I think the Bulls have a future now. The Bulls have a future now, and I think there'll be a player in the free agency, and I feel like I can actually...
I told you that, though.
Okay, but look,
I told you.
You said that with Gar Pax, though.
But no, look, listen. Just when I looked at the Bulls cap situation, we all were there for All-Star Weekend. I looked at what the city could be, and I think, again, having the All-Star game in Chicago was very important because it gave people a chance to see the city in a time that they usually wouldn't see the city. Like, nobody is going to Chicago during the winter to hang out. No. Like, if it's an All-Star break, you know what I'm saying, and I'm not going overseas, I'm gonna go to Miami. I'm gonna go to LA. I may go to New York.
Enjoyed it when James Harden tweeted, "Oh, Chicago lit."
Facts, but I may even, and then also even with Chicago culture, just outside of basketball, it's having a resurgence. Chicago culture.
But I also got to give credit to Michael Reinsdorf. I'm not giving this credit to old man Jerry because he's doing the same BS with not building the White Sox the way he should. If Jerry don't want to spend no money, Michael Reinsdorf was like, I want to do something without pops in my stuff all the time. So he's like, look, let me actually take control of the team and build this new thing. So he actually let him do it this time. And so like even with Billy Donovan, I'm not going to sit up here and act like Billy Donovan was the greatest coach ever, but you brought a big name coach in. You know what I'm saying? No, he's better than Jim Boylan. You over here saying Jim Boylan. That's the reason why Jim Boylan is still not employed by the NBA.
Because he don't want to be.
No, because he's not good.
He was a coach for 25 years. Trying to tell me he can't get no job.
He was an assistant coach.
You just trying to make he can go be another assistant.
No, he's not getting a starting job.
No, but
he's not getting a starting job.
Again, like I said, I never thought Boylan was a great coach. I just thought he was that bridge coach. That team, I thought he was the Mark Jacksons to whoever.
Yeah, but see, the team respected Mark Jackson. The Warriors respected Mark Jackson. Mark Jackson got those teams to the playoffs. Now, Mark Jackson wasn't the guy who won the championship because he was doing stuff like not giving Draymond Green tick.
Mark Jackson also had Steph, Klay Thompson.
I get what Steph and Klay Thompson weren't Steph and Klay Thompson like they are right now, though.
Boy, they better than the people on the Bulls.
Nobody's disagreeing with that.
Okay, then. So you give me Steph and Klay Thompson at any age, I'll figure it out.
But if Steph and Klay hate Jim Boylan the way the Bulls hated Jim Boylan, it's not going to work.
But also the thing that annoyed me about the Bulls hating him was like they needed that discipline.
No, they don't need clocking in discipline. This ain't Burger King.
They needed the clocking in discipline. You had a team full of young guys. They literally, I told the story mad times. They lost by 50 points at home and said we don't want to practice the next day. I've seen Doc Rivers with my own two eyes make teams practice for less.
But he's Doc Rivers. Players respect Doc Rivers. Players don't respect
Jim Boylan. Because if they respect him so much, he'd be in LA right now.
No, he got to LA because they just fired. He didn't get the job done. That had nothing to do with respect. The players still respect respect Doc Rivers. Then he got another top job. The players don't respect Jim. It's all about respect, and it has a lot to do with being a good coach. They don't respect you.
You're also put in a bad situation I'm
not disagreeing with that.
When you
look, if we want to go to the main source, it's Garpax. It's not. I'm not putting Jim Boylan got screwed. Fred Hoiberg got screwed. They wanted Fred Hoiberg to run a modern offense with a whole bunch of dudes who can't shoot. So I always said firing Tibbs was not a bad. I feel like it was Tibbs' time to go.
It was Tibbs' time to go.
Who they replaced him with was the issue, and that's the whole thing. You can see look all through Chicago sports. It wasn't a problem that Lovie Smith got fired. Because you replaced him with Mark Trestman. It wasn't a problem that Ozzie Guillen got fired. You replaced him with Robin Ventura. So it's a whole bunch of Chicago who you replaced them. Chicago has a bad history of hiring coaches. So that's where it starts. Even if this team, now I agree with you, the number one issue was talent. But see, us as Bulls fans, we're saying we want to see the coaching because we didn't even know what we had in the talent. We didn't know if they were good or not. And so with an actual coach, you can see, okay, these guys suck. When you have a guy like Boylan, who's just a bad coach, there's going to always be that if. Even if you do feel like, okay, they might suck, you don't know for 100%. You got a guy like Billy Donovan, who's a good coach. But yeah, these dudes suck, so now it's time to take out the trash.
Yeah, I mean, I feel you, but same time, I'm more a person who, yes, obviously coaching is important, but I still think it's a players' league.
But you also said the same thing about the Hawks, though, with Lloyd Pierce, and look what they did since they got Nate McMillan. They've been on a little
But
roll.
also, they got healthier. See, don't do this. Wait. Bogdanovich was hurt. Gallinari was hurt. DeAndre Hunter just came back.
You can still lose,
Cam
but if
Reddish
you're
was
doing
out.
with effort, they didn't care. It's all about respect,
I feel you, but at the same time, if you're missing 4 or 5 players, what you want somebody to do?
I'm back. The stream died midstream, internet died midstream, so I had to go and deal with all that. Shout out to Lee for doing a great job flagging it and making sure that we can get back. So we probably gonna re-upload this tomorrow, so hopefully y'all rewatch when y'all get a chance. But still, shout out to all the fans out there. We appreciate y'all. We live on HNBmedia.com. If you haven't subscribed, continue. Go ahead. I let you all talk. Wrap your thoughts up because now I got thoughts.
I'm just gonna wrap it up by saying the Chicago Bulls
Y'all
have
talk
a future.
for a while, so I'm just saying.
I just need them to get to the 25 game mark so I can win this bet with him. And then I don't really care what they do after that. If you make the playoffs, cool. I can watch playing game. If not, even though we traded our first rounder to Orlando, it's top 5 protected. So if we get in the top 5, it's still ours. So it's a win-win for me either way.
Damn, they got wait. So what's
Wait.
Because I didn't know that. What's the pit protections that they put on it?
If it lands the top 5, the Bulls keep their
But
pick.
they traded 2 picks though.
Yeah, and next year, both are protected.
No, they traded the year after. You can't trade next year's pick. Sapien rule.
So, okay, yeah. So
both
are protected though.
Top
Look at this
5
man.
protected.
Sapien rule.
Yeah, both are top 5
Lil
protected.
shoe having
So if they're in the
ass.
top 5.
You know what the Sapien rule is?
No,
You ever heard of that?
No.
Get,
I'm guessing he knows. He knows.
Sapien rule. So look,
No.
there was this owner for the Cavs in the 80s who used to trade every single first round pick. So the NBA put like a rule in where you can't trade back-to-back first round picks.
So it's kind of like the Rose rule with the max contracts.
Yeah, so it's like you have to, which people don't know about. So you know about the Rose rule.
Yeah, the Rose rule. Or the bird rights.
Bird rights. So you have to, if you trade a first round pick, you have to do it. Like you got to skip a year.
Kind of like even with football, the
fucked up.
franchise tag.
Now I'm
By the
ready
way,
to
you
get
can
drunk.
read on slick.com. I got an article on that on the history of the franchise tag.
Yes.
Check that out.
Yep. So my thoughts on the Bulls are: you've been completely wrong this entire time about Jim Boylan. I don't care what you say. I don't care how many times you bloviated across the internet. I don't give a fuck how many times you tweeted. He did not handle those guys right. And the one thing I will say, and as I told you guys, previously before, that now that we get the chance to be around Baron Davis, even though he isn't a current NBA athlete, I hear him talk about a lot coaching, and how he liked certain coaches and how he didn't like certain coaches. So when we looking at and we talking about coaching, he called, I believe it was Mike Dunleavy, and said that he doesn't know how to deal with people and talk to people as if they're men. Jim Boylan literally would be post-game talking about, if you build it, they'll come. What are you building?
You building a winning culture.
You're not building a shut up. Shut the fuck up. You just talked for how many fucking minutes while I was over there fixing the shit?
You gotta look at the game, bro.
I just let you fucking talk for a long time because y'all love to say cut people off. Shut the fuck up and let me talk. I let you fucking talk.
Didn't you ask me a question with
no
that statement though?
I wasn't asking you a question. God damn it, you know what I'm talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Stop playing.
I'm just
shut
saying,
up and listen.
I know.
I'm telling you not to respond to any of my questions.
Context with it
No,
real quick.
you can respond after I finish my point.
5 seconds. That was the game. They lost by 4 points to Portland. And he said, if you build it, the wins will come. I was happy with our effort. That's all I want to say. All right, you got it. You got it now. It's all yours.
Moral victories are for minor league coaches.
He had a minor league.
Shut up.
He had minor league talent.
Moral league
He had minor league
victories. Hove. Where my camera? Hove. Moral
He had minor league talent.
You need to make me fuck up the words, G.
More victory off minor league coaches. We already
Moral
told you
victories are for minor
a
league coaches.
Brooklyn-
We already told you.
If you're a minor league coach, you care about losing by 4 points.
Say the next bar after.
I don't even
No.
remember.
And we already told you we made you cockroaches.
Show
What
me
they
where
gotta
the
do what
boat
you
is.
saying.
Ferrari Testarossas. The hammer went broke, so you know I'm more focused.
By the way, he had the best verse in that song.
That man
Y'all
No,
gotta-
he didn't.
Y'all gotta
He
stop
didn't.
lying
That
about
man
He
Nicki
didn't.
Minaj.
That's
He
so
didn't.
appalled.
No,
That
that's so
man
appalled.
said-
Oh, that's so appalled.
that
And
man-
actually, Ye did.
That man said, told me something, hammer mill. He said, my 30 mil can't hurt me.
Man, no. Wait a minute. Let me see.
And Hammer went broke, so you know I'm more focused. But
I'm
I'm
like, Hammer, 30 million can't hurt me. What am I saying? Fucking insane. Not only am I fly, I'm fucking not playing. But stop, G. Stop. He was a minor league coach, and that's why you don't see him in NBA. Lloyd Pierce, my brother, I hope you get another job as an assistant. You are a minor league head coach in the NBA.
Some dudes
You
just ain't ready for the
need
prime time.
sometimes you just gotta either step up to the plate or you strike the fuck out.
And I've
And
seen
he struck. No, stop. I let y'all talk.
Okay, you
you
right,
can
you right,
respond
you
after I let y'all talk for 12 minutes. So give me my 3 minutes, 5 minutes.
Go on your run.
I've seen this man numerous times when they are either up or down in a game.
Who you talking
Call
about?
it Jim Boylan.
Okay.
Call a timeout. I'm like, why the fuck
oh,
did you
God.
call a timeout? Zach LaVine would be like, why the fuck did you call a timeout? That's minor league shit. That shit you do when you fucking in JUCO or in high school or in a fucking NIT tournament. You don't do that shit when you get to the NBA. Use your fucking timeouts right. Why I gotta tell you how to use the timeouts? Number one. Number two, yeah, the roster bad. So the fuck what? Do better.
How?
OKC. They roster fucking terrible, ain't it?
No. No. No.
All right, we're back.
They got better players than the damn Bulls had last year.
Who?
Lou Dort better than have the Bulls roster. Lie to me. Shea better than have the Bulls roster.
Oh, of course.
Lie
yeah.
to me.
Okay.
They had Horford, who was there.
Horford ain't doing shit. Horford
Now he not, but
Horford
he-
wasn't doing shit last
He
year.
was there.
Horford ain't been doing shit for a long time.
You do good though.
They paying Al
They
Horford
team
to
ain't
stay
terrible.
home.
Why he ain't there now?
Because listen, they were doing too good. They want to lose games. They're in the Cade Cunningham, Evan Mobley.
If the
Jalen
team
Green
is good, why they
sweepstakes.
trying to tank?
What you mean? Why? They ain't that damn good. I didn't say they was good. I said they wasn't bad as the Bulls last year. That's funny as fuck. I didn't say they was good. I said they wasn't bad as the Bulls last year. That's a two different spectrums.
Look, man.
But did I ever say good?
Look, man.
Did I ever say good?
Look, but see, the problem is this. Yes, the Bulls.
playing, bro.
Bulls had a
I
trash
ain't
roster.
playing.
You are.
But you really
How?
sitting up here like it was a travesty how Jim Boylan was treated.
No. I never said he was a good coach.
When he legit sucks.
He was alright.
No, he sucks. He's
He
not
didn't
alright.
suck.
He
I didn't
sucks.
think he sucked. I thought he was
Fred
alright.
Hoiberg was a better coach now.
Okay.
Okay, and Fred Hoiberg sucked.
He didn't suck.
Fred Hoiberg sucked.
You just said they gave him Ross and
He
he didn't want to
still
run.
sucked.
How you want to run space to space with D Wade, Rondo, and Jimmy? What we doing,
No,
G?
I agree. But I'm just saying he still wasn't.
And Robin Lopez, who's power
He couldn't
forward?
do a better job.
Who? Boylan?
Yeah,
With Shaquille Harrison starting at point guard? No.
So why you calling timeouts when you down by 20 with 20 seconds
Shit like that,
left?
making people punch in like that. at Burger King.
Tighten up.
A time clock.
Tighten up.
These are
Tighten up.
grown-ass
Tighten
millionaires,
up.
bro.
Tighten up.
That's the issue.
No, ain't no.
You
That's the
AAU
issue.
babies. That's the issue. You need to punch in.
No, they
you lose
don't.
by 50 and
Billy
you don't want-
Donovan got a time clock in there.
I guess.
I didn't. Have they lost by 50?
No.
Okay
What-
then.
The Clippers lost by 50 this year. I sat there and I watched it with my own
And
two
I bet them
motherfucking eyes.
motherfuckers went
In
to-
person. In person.
Did they practice the next day?
And they probably didn't even practice the next day. I'm dead ass.
But that comes to respect. If they respect,
also-
if the Bulls lost by 50 this year and Billy Donovan told them we practice tomorrow, it's not gonna be an
Also-
NRL.
If Ty Lue tell them they practicing tomorrow, if they lose by 50, the Chicago Bulls having a problem with it?
I don't know. They might be.
No, they're not.
Ty Lue is not a fucking numbnut.
They
They
respect
might.
Ty Lue because Ty Lue's a championship winning coach. Billy Donovan is a
Jim
proven
Boylan
coach.
had their blood boiling. That's why he not there
Jim
no
Boylan
more.
be talking
Fuck
to
out of
people
here.
Like he crazy. Like
You out of your mind.
I've never seen a coach.
You're out of your mind.
Look, I've never seen a coach get fired and the players react the way they did on social media. Larry Markin was like, "We back in the gym." Like it's they.
Is it? Wait.
No,
is
you know what
Larry
it's
back
like?
in the gym?
No,
Anybody
he's
out
not.
there? Anybody
Okay,
out there
then, what we
that's
talking
no,
about?
no,
Larry's
stop.
in the gym. Larry's in the gym. He just-
Stop.
What's going on?
Look. I got a
My
perfect
point is they don't
analogy. You ever
respect
worked in the
him.
grocery store?
Of course he has.
You ever worked in the grocery store?
Of course I have.
I worked in the grocery store. It's like when the manager or the supervisor for that night, they both feel like, you know what, they get into a bad argument with the back team and they quit, or one of them like, fuck it, I ain't even coming in tonight. And then all of a sudden, the motherfucker that was back there loading boxes in the dock, but because he didn't been in the working for the company loading boxes in the dock for 25 years, come out like, yeah, I'm managing the store. And you got your prime fucking dude in produce.
He don't know
who
nothing.
always get the produce done every night. And the motherfucker come off the dock like, the parents are supposed to be this way. Shut the fuck up.
He don't
the
know
fuck
where
you know about
he
the
don't know where the
parents.
food go. He
Stop
don't know what
playing
time.
with me.
He don't know what time the
He was
orders
trash.
come
He
in.
was terrible the entire time he was there. There was nothing good. There was nothing redeemable about him other than he came to work every day.
Was the roster good?
No,
It doesn't
wasn't.
matter if
That's
the
not
roster's
point,
trash.
though.
Do better.
That's not the
Who's
point,
it?
though.
What's
You
the name
can
of
have a
Thunder's
trash
coach?
roster.
No. What's the name of Thunder's coach?
He was
No. What's his name? What's his fucking name?
But listen.
Well, no.
listen.
I asked you a question. Answer
I don't
the
know.
question. What's his name?
I don't know. But
So
I do know. Listen.
are they playing hard? Are they playing hard?
Listen.
Are they playing hard? No.
Listen.
Are they playing hard?
Yes.
Do they play well?
Yeah, but then
Do you worry about their coaching?
No, but then
Is their best player not sitting on the bench for the rest of the season?
Who?
Al Horford.
It's not. Shea is their best player.
Al Horford is
Okay,
not
fine.
the
Their
best player.
second best player.
I don't think he's second best player
Who's
right
their
now.
second place player?
Lou Dort.
Get the fuck out of here.
You do good
He
though.
better than Al
Lou
Horford.
Dort. Lou Dort.
Get the
Lou
fuck
Dort.
out. The Lakers ain't got
You do good though.
Remember that line you said, and the Laker
I
fans
know.
trolled you? Yo, Pav is
Dort.
back with the hot takes.
Lou Dort. Nah, no. Like,
Dort
You
can't
do
do
good
shit
though.
this year.
Everybody left open in the playoffs is not better than the Hall of Famer Al Horford.
Listen.
It's a damn shame that Al Horford's gonna be a Hall of Famer.
Listen.
You disgust me, bro.
Listen though.
Al Horford it's not. Why is it a
It's a
shame? He got
shame.
two
Wait.
NCAA championships.
Wait,
He's a
listen.
What do you mean?
Real
Al
quick.
Horford
He got a
is-
better resume than C-Web.
I don't think C. Webb should be.
He
in the
got
Hall
he
of Fame.
low, huh?
I don't think C. Webb should be in the Hall of Fame.
Okay, look.
Well, he's not in the Hall of Fame.
Here's why. Okay, look. Here's what Al Horford has a better resume than C. Webb. Because
Al
C. Webb
Horford, 5-time All-Star, 1-time defensive, 1-time All-NBA,
Listen.
rookie team, 2-time college
he has
championship,
a
and he was a
better
player of the year in the
resume-
college.
He has a better resume than C. Webb because technically C. Webb college career don't exist.
Get the fuck out.
I don't care about that.
Get out of there.
Nobody cares
C.
about
Webb
that.
just don't deserve to be in the Hall of Fame.
He should be in the Hall.
No, he's not. He was a cool player. He wasn't great. People like C. Webb because he was in the Fab Five. If you look at his actual individual career, he wasn't that. He was great. He was cool.
He was hard for 4 years.
Actually,
4 or
Al
5 years.
Horford wasn't player of the
Al
year. He was
Horford,
just a
look.
2-time NCAA champion.
Yeah, man. Look,
He was
look,
no like C. Webb was hard for like 4 or 5 years.
hard. That's the word you want to use.
He was hard.
The hardest thing he did was date Tyra Banks. in,
Draymond or
02.
C. Webb?
Easily Draymond.
Oh, thank you.
Easily
I said same
Draymond.
thing. Shake my
Easily
hand. I said
Draymond.
same thing. Shake my hand.
I don't even think
Thank you.
twice.
Why?
I said same
Easily
thing.
Draymond. Draymond
Why?
changes the game.
Thank
Draymond,
you.
he's not the greatest defender of all time. He's top 10. Dre is in my top 10
Top
defenders of all
10.
time. Yeah, for sure.
Name him right now. You're lying.
Okay.
Name him right
I
now.
no particular
No,
order.
name him in order.
I can't name an order, bro. I'm just gonna.
Who
Michael
the greatest
Jordan,
defensive of all time? Well, I'm sorry.
greatest defensive player of all
Yeah.
time?
NBA.
I don't
Lie to
know.
me.
It's probably
Top. No, that's a hard question. Top 5 defenders.
top 5.
Top 5 defenders.
Michael Jordan.
Yo, Michael Jordan
Yeah,
your
Mike's
top
in my
five?
top 5.
Okay.
I low key respect wing defenders more than I do big guys
respect
because all you
that.
gotta do is just be a big dude.
I respect
Scottie Pippen for sure.
Okay, so Mike Scotty.
Yeah, I'm finna be biased. Dennis Rodman. So there's 3 Bulls
That's
right
fair.
there. I'm putting Bill Russell in there, bro. I mean,
like-
I know.
as you should.
Yeah, I'm putting Bill Russell in there.
As you should.
And 5.
Stop. As you should.
168
my boy
possessions a
GP.
game. 168 possessions a game.
Top 5.
Top 5. Only point guard to win a defensive player of the year. I gotta give it to
Sidney
GP.
Moncrief. He played point
I'm
guard
be real.
before.
Sidney
No, he
Mon-
didn't.
Sidney-
He
Sidney
was the
Mon-
reason
I'm
the
be real.
war was created,
Sidney
and he
played
went back
point
to
guard.
back.
He didn't
Sidney
really play
Moncrief
guard.
could
He
walk in the
played
studio
shooting
right now. I wouldn't know who the hell he is.
He played shooting guard.
No Ben Wallace.
Somebody mentioned him.
I
as-
wouldn't know.
He won 4 times in a row.
I know
mean, he
who.
won
I know
twice
his
in a row, and he
name.
won
If he
4
won't
times.
in here,
Somebody
he'd
mentioned
have to
him
say,
as-
"I'm Sidney Moncrief."
He was a shooting guard. He made his name as shooting guard. He was a second.
I
best
mean, he
shooting
played
guard.
point guard for 2 years though.
But see,
two
you know
years,
what?
2 years he was an All-Star.
I'm put like
85
this.
and 86.
Look,
His
bro.
last 2 years All-Star. He was a point guard.
But Draymond's in the next 5. And people don't give Draymond respect. They don't like Draymond. But Draymond, you know how they say, you know that lie they said about LeBron. LeBron can guard five positions. Draymond can really guard 5 positions. Not anymore.
I agree.
But
in
when
his
he was
I
prime
agree.
Draymond, he could guard 5
5
positions.
positions in the
He was-
modern
he had-
NBA.
he had AD looking silly in
define
the playoffs
I
like
define
3
the
years
best
ago.
players as being able to guard all 5 positions in any era. If you're gonna really
I mean,
talk
but
about
who
the
couldn't
GOATs.
Draymond guard though?
He could guard Karl Malone.
He do a decent job.
He can hold Karl Malone to like 25.
Yeah.
You do good though.
We talking about one of the greatest scorers of all time.
I mean, Malone was putting up like 30.
Scorers of all time, bro. Like if you hold a man at 25, you did good.
I feel like Malone gonna get his, but Drake gonna get in his head.
Like the thing about Karl Malone or like great scorers is like obviously you're not gonna hold them to 0, but can you keep them at they average or below with a bad shooting percentage?
Yeah, with a bad shooting percentage. Yeah, he gonna make them fight.
He gonna make them fight. He gonna make them work.
Draymond Green's gonna make Karl Malone fight.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He gonna make Karl Malone fight.
He gonna make them work.
Mailman gonna get his.
He gonna have a tougher time with Draymond than Dennis Rodman.
He was
at that age.
He was working Dennis Rodman in 98.
At any age.
We've done this before.
At any age.
This was 30. You realize, literally the year after that shit happened with the Bulls and Rodman was damn out the league.
I'm gonna keep it all the way clean with you. I'll say after 96, Rodman was not that nice.
Any Rodman,
no,
Rodman was not that nice.
Any Rodman versus Draymond versus Karl Malone. Stop, y'all.
No, after 96,
I'd say 2017 Draymond over 97 and 98 Rodman.
So Draymond a better defender than Rodman?
No, but I'm talking about. You understand? Rodman
was like 35, 36.
Right.
G.
Rodman like 3 years older than Mike.
When did I say Finals Karl Malone? I said Karl Malone. I didn't say NBA Finals 1997.
What are we talking about?
I said Karl fucking Malone.
No, we talking about when they played though. When they played.
Talking about like, I mean, if you want to say,
are you fucking kidding me? I'm not even gonna scream in the mic. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? I said Karl fucking Malone, and they start talking about the fucking finals. I said Karl Malone, and they brought up the finals.
You brought up Dennis Rodman.
Dennis Rodman is one of the greatest defender of all time. What are you talking about?
I literally just put him in my top 5. I just said after 96, Rodman wasn't that hard. So that's why I laugh when people say.
Write that down. That's the title of this episode.
But look, that's why I laugh when people say Mike played.
But even after 96, I'm not talking about 96. I said Karl Malone.
You know what's the biggest lie?
It's Karl Malone. Anytime. Whole career. Versus Draymond Green.
This is why I hate about, and this is why like I'm going to stop arguing GOAT, because it's like, bro.
Thank you.
You gotta look at different eras, bro. Look, the more I look at, you gotta look at more different eras, bro.
Draymond Green could guard Karl Malone in the 90s.
I think he do a decent job. But look, my point is this, bro.
You do good though.
He gonna not score. Like, look, listen. First of all, wait, quick. First of all, we have to define the meaning of guard. Guard doesn't mean you're gonna hold them
then
to
0 points. Then you gonna shut them down, right?
Guard means can you affect them enough to not let them get their normal average, and if they listen, yes, it is. And if they do get, and if they
play basketball, say that shit.
Gee, who the fuck holding Kobe to 0?
Nobody.
Who said you gotta hold him to 0?
Who holding Kobe to 25?
Who holding Kobe? Period.
People.
Nobody.
People did it.
Put like
Tony Allen ain't do it.
I'm gonna give you some comparisons.
Bruce Bowen ain't do it.
No.
The Pistons ain't do it.
Hold on.
Nobody held Kobe.
The Pistons ain't do it.
Hey, Tayshaun Prince locked his ass down. Boy.
Exactly. Fuck are you talking about?
There was a game Kobe had 9 points in the finals.
Motherfucking the most important game, damn near. The goddamn finals.
But we also got to talk about Shaq being a non-factor, and also nobody.
Shaq got beat up.
Yeah, Ben Wallace.
Yeah, by Ben Wallace. Who a better defender than Draymond Green? 4-time defensive player of the year.
I agree with that.
You're sitting up here telling me that fucking Draymond Green is on par with Dennis Rodman.
Nobody said that.
I didn't say that.
Nobody said that.
I said
and when I mentioned Karl Malone going against Draymond in any era,
I said Draymond was top 10, bro. He might be 10, but he's top 10, bro.
Continue with your list. I'm sorry.
My point is this. So my point is this. Is like, yeah, just because that don't mean you gonna shut him down. Nobody shut Kobe down. Even Kobe said himself, Tony Allen made it rough on me. Shane Battier made it rough on me. Rajah Bell made it rough on him. Like, that doesn't mean.
Did he say Tayshaun Prince?
He never mentioned Tayshaun, but Tayshaun locked his ass down. Like, that's why they lost the series.
Yeah, he didn't.
I think it was game 4 where Shaq had 11 points, Kobe had like 9, and they shot terribly from the field.
So why are you putting all the blame on Kobe?
I'm not putting the blame on Kobe.
And Tony.
I'm just saying, when we're talking about the overall definition of guarding somebody, doesn't mean you locking them down.
I'm so mad I got you two niggas back together.
I think Karl Malone is going to think about it.
I said it. And also, we don't really care about the language no more.
Oh, we don't?
It's kind of
awesome.
what it is. But just, hey.
Don't go too crazy.
Don't go too crazy.
I'm not gonna go too crazy.
We still finna get some sponsors in this bitch, some real ones. So calm down.
I'm not gonna go on a Paul Mooney spree.
We start taking the shot,
bruh.
Yeah,
I got another podcast to do after that. I am 32.
Shut the fuck up. You 2 miles away from your house. Shut your ass up. If you wanted to, you
36.
You
36.
Yo, what LeBron do when Draymond called him a bitch?
All right, Lee. What's the next topic, bro? We just been talking bullshit.
I'm a father of 3.
Andre Drummond signs with the Lakers.
Okay, I've been waiting to talk about this.
Let's go. Andre Drummond is going to
I've
help.
been waiting to talk about this. First of all,
if healthy, LeBron and AD can repeat with Andre Drummond.
This is my
He
thing.
gives them.
First of all,
He's Dwight Howard times 2 in terms of.
Times 2?
No, stop.
when the hell has Andre Drummond ever been a rim defender?
Stop. He's Dwight Howard from last year times 2. He is. And,
He didn't protect the rim like Dwight though.
yeah, but you don't really need him to. He still will give you a block and a half a game, and he's
That's
playing
true.
next to Anthony Davis.
Okay, let's a couple things. What I want to say about this.
Didn't say
First of all,
overall, just from last year. And last year's Dwight is probably a fifth of as good as he was when he was at his peak.
I mean, obviously, Dwight's
I'm just saying. I don't
Dwight's
want
a
people
first
out there
ballot
thinking that
Hall
I'm
of
saying
Famer, like,
that Drummond is
if
better than Dwight.
anything, the ring that Dwight got, which I'm
Actually,
glad
I might
Dwight
name this
got it.
episode that to be funny, and I guarantee you have Twitter gonna be like, "Yeah, Drummond is better than Dwight."
No,
You gonna name it what?
I forgot what did I say about Drummond. About in terms of Dwight. I'm sorry. He's twice as good as Dwight.
No. Anyway, I'm glad Dwight got that ring. That's just like the cherry on top for him to get in the Hall of Fame, because y'all be lying. There was a point in time where Dwight was probably the second best player in the league.
There was a point in time, honestly,
Maybe
where
the
he was
best.
better.
Maybe the
He was
best.
better than LeBron
Yeah,
for a year.
but you can't tell LeBron fans that. But so here's the
Because
problem.
this is my thing. If Rudy Gobert was out here, and I know Pavy's a big Rudy
shit,
Gobert
what we
fan.
doing?
Bro,
But
you
no,
a
so
Gobert
wait a second. But I'm just gonna ask both of y'all a hypothetical question. If Rudy Gobert was out here actually giving us 22 and like
22 points?
22 points a night,
He'd
and
be best center in the league.
Stop. That's my point. If he was giving you 22 and 13, and I think Dwight was giving you a block and a half to 3 blocks
it
a
was
game.
It was like 2 to 3 blocks.
Yeah, 2 to 3 blocks a
Probably
game,
like point
and
something
probably
steals,
1.5 some steals.
Actually,
There wouldn't be a debate. Rudy Gobert would be the best player in the league, regardless of who's offensively matching. him.
People would
Talking about
debate
over
with it.
prime
People,
debate? Over
people,
prime.
I'm saying at
people-
least 1 year
people
Dwight
would
was the
debate with it
best
because
player in the
people don't
league to me.
respect defense. But
really don't respect
but listen. So the year Dwight went to the finals, right? 08, 09.
No, it's 08, 09.
That man averaged 20 points,
Oh, I thought we were taking another shot.
14 boards, 3 blocks, and a steal.
Yeah, ridiculous.
That's crazy.
Okay, there's a couple things I
That
wanna
is
say.
crazy.
It's a couple
At 23 years old, that is crazy.
Yeah, I forgot
that
he
is
was 23.
crazy.
I remember that series was Kobe was extra serious. I knew that they was gonna get like probably swept in 5 in game 1 when they did the tip off. Kobe had like the stone face, and Dwight's laughing like, "Come on, Kobe, smile."
Hand me a
Kobe
cup.
like,
Shout out to Lee.
nigga,
Hey
I'm
Lee,
trying
what's
to
good,
win,
G?
bro. Like I'm
Talk to
tired
the
of y'all
people.
talking about I can't.
Lee about
do
to make
shot.
he about to make a drink for us.
I'm pouring some shots real quick. Hold up.
Small shots.
Small shots.
Small shots. I mean, I don't care. I can literally we can sleep in this motherfucker, and it will be armed security here, ready for whoever, dead ass. So I don't care.
Security, the Crips.
No, armed security is like police officers with guns and bulletproof vests.
I'm glad you got the reference.
No. Actually, no. I feel you, but no.
Okay, can
we'll
I say what
we'll
I
have
wanna
that talk
say about-
offline.
Can I say what I want to say about this Andre Drummond thing? Okay. First of all, I knew NBA Twitter is going to hell because people losing their mind over Andre Drummond and LaMarcus Aldridge.
Well,
That's number one.
no, it's not about that. But also I disagree with that. LaMarcus is still a he's
What?
Stop. He's still an all-star caliber.
lie.
No, stop.
Also,
If this was 3-4 years ago, he's still an all-star
it
caliber
ain't
player.
3-4 years ago. It's
Yes, but
2021.
this is my point. The NBA has changed, so he's phased out. That doesn't take away from his effectiveness in terms of what he can still do. He can still spread the floor. He can still shoot shots in the mid-range, still shoot threes, still hit corner threes, and still, even if you leave him just in the middle, just don't get blown back completely for 4 straight plays in a row.
I'm gonna
which
say
I think
this.
is reasonable with Kevin Durant on the floor, James Harden, Kyrie.
see,
I
you're
think
going to my
Kyrie
point.
is a highly underrated defensive
Kyrie,
player.
by the way,
James
by
Harden
the way,
is a-
by the way, some
when
of
he
y'all was on
tries is
Twitter
under-
lying to my Kyrie and the superstar, and I really took offense to that. But this is the thing that I want
When
to say.
Kyrie tries, he's a good defender.
Yeah, when
Harden
Kyrie is not reading the Quran or wondering
Kyrie
about
not a superstar. I'm sorry, he's not.
when he's not trying to get involved in the Black
Explain
Panther
that to
team.
me. Wait. No, Lee.
Why is Kyrie not a
Explain
superstar?
why first.
First, if you're a superstar, you come into the league like that. There are players that you develop into an all-star.
picked number
I mean,
one.
he came into the league a superstar.
Lee,
Okay,
Kyrie not a
you listen. Aren't you a Duke fan? I'm
Lee,
Kyrie,
he
my
was
second
picked
favorite
number
player in the
one.
league.
Lee, he
and
was
guess
picked
what?
number
They
one.
were in the
Explain
lottery for the first
I have a
4
question
years
for
in
you
the
though.
Lee,
You don't
he was-
think that
Bron
you
came
don't,
into
I got
the
a
league
question.
and they
I got
went
a
up to like
question.
40 wins instantly.
You don't think
They-
that Kyrie has matched his potential since he got drafted?
No,
You
not
don't?
at all. No.
How do you think his potential was?
Hold on, wait a minute.
Boston would have been to the finals if Kyrie would have matched his potential.
Bron wouldn't have been to the finals if Kyrie wasn't there. And the Cavs wouldn't have made the finals if it wasn't for Kyrie. He wouldn't have.
Turn the camera on yourself. Explain yourself.
They didn't. They would not make.
No, wait.
Lee.
I got you. Cause I want to segue this.
I want to segue this.
What was Kyrie's potential when he came into the league?
Yeah, that's
and
what I
what?
wanna know.
Okay. What was his potential if you had to match it with another player that has played before? And what has he not lived up to? And are you disappointed with Kyrie's NBA career so far?
Not disappointed because he has a ring. That one ring he has could have been two if it didn't get hurt in 2015. But that was because he's playing beside the second greatest basketball player of all time as of right now. And his potential could have had a higher height if he would have took Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown with them when he was on the Celtics. If that team would have made the finals,
I'm not upset at that.
He got hurt.
But no, ain't even that hurt. I just don't think. No, I don't think it wasn't hurt. I just think Kyrie don't care. When Kyrie don't give a shit, he don't.
He just had personal issues going on.
Also, the Bucks couldn't guard that man. They had men for that man.
don't matter.
What you mean it don't matter? They had men for that man.
Kyrie can cross up anybody. At any time. I don't want to hear him not.
I feel you.
Fucking yelling, man.
By the end of the day,
they had men for that man.
I feel you. By the end of the day, G, he's still 6'2", bro.
And
what you mean?
They had men for that man.
Iverson was out there balling on people, dragging that team to the finals.
He got his ass whooped besides 1 year. I love AI. AI changed my life, but he got his ass whooped besides 1 year. Whooped. Besides 1 year. That year stopped. They had stopped.
Kyrie's not dragging those teams to the finals.
Stop.
He's not doing that.
Stop. The year AI went to the finals, they had every award winner. Coach of the year, defensive player of the year,
I'm glad Pat brought that up because
I love AI.
Look,
AI, don't stop. I got you all right. We want to talk. AI changed my life. I love AI. AI changed my actual life. When I went outside, you know who I wanted to be?
AI.
Allen Iverson. But let's keep it all the way funky.
My favorite players. That's my favorite players.
Besides 1 year. Scott, you can go.
Okay, I'm glad you said that.
Real quick.
I'm glad you said that because people be trying to compare them to the 07 Cavs. No, LeBron actually drugged the Cavs. Even though the Pistons had no business losing the East Conference Finals.
No, they did. They lost.
Wow, bro, I'm crying.
They did?
Yeah, Ben went on that team.
He was on the Bulls. How did I forget?
He wasn't there.
Okay, but look, that Sixers team had the MVP, coaching. People forget they won the Eastern Conference with AI on the bench. AI was hurt like 2-3 games in that series.
They had a good defensive team for the era. Gee, that's why AI could shoot 39%
because they could lock up.
They could lock up.
Like even when they were battling him and Vince Carter going 50-40 every night, he was shitty from the field.
It's like 40%.
was terrible from the field.
Yeah, but that's like the same argument people have about Russ, and that's kind of like.
But that's why.
Actually, did we have that Russ Stephen A topic?
I'm glad we want to talk about that. I want to talk
final
about
thoughts
that.
about Drummond and Lakers.
Well, I didn't really even get into my take about Drummond and Lakers.
Okay, fine. Let's talk Drummond and Lakers.
I didn't really get to my take about Drummond and Lakers because look, it's just like at the end of the day, Drummond and LaMarcus Aldridge don't matter, and I say that because it comes back down to health, bro. If KD's healthy, LaMarcus don't matter. It's gonna be about KD, Harden, and Kyrie. If LeBron and Anthony Davis are healthy, it don't matter about Andre Drummond. I'm not finna sit up here and act like Andre Drummond's not gonna impact the game rebound wise. He's gonna help rebound wise. He's probably the best rebounder in the league. I don't think
he's gonna help them offensively also.
No, I don't think he's gonna get that many possessions. Like he's gonna.
You talking about later or you talking about now?
Just now because ain't nobody playing. So yeah, he gonna get. I
mean, Schroeder is still playing. He's starting.
And this is why I'm worried about Schroeder. I think Schroeder's thinking about that contract. So I think Schroeder gonna be out there playing for stats. So, but even offensively, I think Trez still got some minutes. I think Trez gonna be getting a lot of the offensive points. Okay. I think I'm not gonna sit act like Andre Drummond can't make a difference. Mm-hmm. Like my cousin is a diehard Laker fan, and he actually was FaceTime me like they just got Wilt Chamberlain. I'm like, dude, like, damn. Yeah, I was like, bro, I'm not answering.
Hold on, wait a minute, look, wait a minute. I'm finna show you this man Dan's tweet. I mean Dan.
I love my cousin. He don't know what the hell he's talking about.
Look, he has like the most 2020 games though.
Text me scary hours.
Right, exactly.
Boy,
Exactly. He
He
FaceTimed me
texted me
twice.
scary hours. I said, I'm driving in Vegas. He said, okay. I said, okay, I see y'all. That's polite. If you ever tell a motherfucker, okay, I see you, you don't really see
I love
him.
my cousin,
They
bro.
invisible to you.
He's a great guy. He just don't know what the hell he be talking about.
I'm crying. Dan, literally, anytime something happened with Dan, actually, when the Nets got Aldridge, actually, wait a minute. No, let's see.
Yeah, what'd he say? Because he hit me up when the Nets got off.
Hold on, wait a minute. He hit me up. Hold on.
You know what's funny about my cousin? He be acting like, I know basketball. I just don't like LeBron. And nothing he can say is going to change my opinion on me.
All right,
not
here we
liking
go. Here
LeBron.
we go. So he says, congrats. I said, Lamar for what? He said, y'all signed LMA. KD got it easy. I said, y'all my ass. I ain't no
and
Brooklyn
Brews?
fan. He said, yes, Nets and Brews. I said, fuck out of here.
Yo, wasn't y'all Clips and Brews last year?
Yeah, exactly. Anybody that can beat the Lakers
Right.
is in Brews.
In Brews, right.
By the way, I think we should just go ahead and make Meth and Brews shirts.
Method.
Coke and Brews, like all them shit.
Hoops, no Brews. No.
Hoops, yeah. Hoops, you guys are hoops, no brews.
Yeah. Or what, Brews, no hoops, some shit, whatever they
Your
said.
favorite report is opinion, no balls.
Right, exactly. Look, I know
By the
y'all-
way, I'm not gonna lie. We found out today that the Slick website might not be around in the future as far as writing articles. So if you've been writing articles for us, I'm sorry to say this on the podcast.
y'all fired.
Crying.
Nah, ain't nobody fired. I'm just fucking with you. I'm just
He
fucking
ain't
with you.
fucking
Nah, we
with
can put
shit.
him
I'm
on
not
site.
fucking with you. I'm not fucking with you.
Contribute them not to
Actually,
our
yeah,
site.
come to hoopsandbrews.com. If you tired of the editor,
It come to Hoops and
if you
Brews.
tired of the editor on your articles,
Are y'all still paying at hoopsandbrews.com?
we've been paying. Period.
Oh, okay. Well, it don't matter.
Don't play with us, G. It's HNB Media, motherfucker. You see where we at? We in Slick
Facts, we
Studios,
still
goddammit.
pay.
We in Slick
We-
Studios,
Wait, man,
goddammit.
long as I
Did the
may
check
not
clear?
need as-
we
Did the
may not
motherfucking
need-
check
Hey, no,
We
clear?
yeah,
may
long-
not need as many a month. Oh,
But did the check clear?
But yeah, it's gonna clear.
Yeah, I had somebody who's like, yo, I'm tired of y'all barbers chatting that dudes. Y'all be talking about we broke when we subscribe to your Patreon.
I'm not gonna lie. Everybody making podcast material is broke. But if you work your game right, then you can build
But
whatever.
look, I'm saying,
No.
look.
Wait a minute. No. I'm not even saying that in that respect because I saw that and y'all was trolling obviously.
Oh,
because
look, if
that's-
you listen to our
but
podcast, we're not serious.
Stop. I'm speaking for you in
Okay,
a positive
good,
light, so
good,
that way
good.
it don't sound like you defending yourself. I'm
Okay,
telling
thank
you,
you, go ahead.
if you know them and you know us, we joke about everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love it when you all donate to us, or you send us cash apps, or you go to youtube.com/hoops and brews and donate, or you go to soundcloud.com/hoops and brews, and you can donate there as much money as you want to, and it goes into Hoops and Brews HNB Media's account to help keep this thing going. I appreciate every donation,
Facts.
every Patreon subscriber,
Facts.
every person that watches, every person that likes, every person that clicks subscribe,
'Cause y'all don't have
every
to.
person that does anything involving our content. We've been doing this shit for 6 years. You know how many podcasts that broke up that was
Bruh.
friends?
Bruh.
That was friends?
Bruh.
Like, we not related.
Not saying
we're
their names.
friends. And we still doing this shit.
I've
Ain't no
known-
beef
I've
here.
known-
We getting bigger and
look,
better
I've known
because
this-
y'all getting pettier.
I've known this man.
We appreciate it all. We love it all.
I've known this
so
man
if somebody
about-
say, yo, donate.
Donate.
I've
known this man like 20
What you
some
mean?
years.
No, wait a minute. If you ever share some barber share content or a meme of this man sleep,
Yeah, maybe.
he don't deserve to see a piece of that.
Right, exactly.
Subscribe to their Patreon.
Right.
Tell them the Patreon.
Patreon.com/Barbers Chair Network. Right
And if
now.
you broke or the pandemic affecting you a little bit,
just hit up the $5.
no, it's not even that. Not even that. No, not even that. Not even that. Not even that. What's the SoundCloud for the free people?
SoundCloud is soundcloud.com/Barbers Chair Network.
So if you don't have money, you can still go to their SoundCloud, listen, retweet or repost,
Yeah.
drop a like.
We appreciate y'all.
That's your currency. If you have the money, go and spend the money and
wanna-
subscribe.
I wanna say what
if you
Thomas
don't
just
have
said.
the money, call
I
somebody.
just want to say what Thomas said. Like, a lot of podcasts are broken. I've known this man 20-some years. I've known this man over 15 years. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a lot of arguments.
The
with
most
these
money I
dudes.
ever made was from podcasting business doing it right.
Yes.
And I done
Right.
made a lot of money in Hollywood.
A lot of money.
And I'm not even lying. By the time I die, I told you I'm going to be a billionaire. And it started here.
Look, man, by the time I die, I'm going to be a very rich guy. Making money off this guy's publishing house. I was like to make
You
that
need
joke.
to stop because the internet. Because if y'all ever beef, the internet is gonna go
they
back.
gonna play this
No,
clip.
stop. The internet gonna go back on some fucking button podcast and be like, "This is the moment when
This is the
Patty and
moment.
Scott broke up.
He
Look
said
at
he's gonna
Patty's
take it."
face, and Scott says he's gonna take all his publishing." And then Pappy's just like,
Yeah, man, but to wrap it up, man, I
Not
don't really
happening.
care about them Drummond and LaMarcus Aldridge. It matters if LeBron's out. By the way, I think LeBron will be straight. I'm worried about Anthony
LeBron
Davis.
gonna have Drummond publishing. Hey, you want this? Literally. Hey, you want this
That's
motherfucker?
the name of this episode. LeBron gonna have Drummond
LeBron gonna have
publishing.
Drummond publishing.
And then you gonna put Andre Drummond in that music video he did. He said LeBron gonna have Drummond publishing. That's the name of this video. Y'all see Andre Drummond music video, right?
Oh, yes, I saw that.
Yeah,
He
he got a music
Yeah,
video.
he
You
got
never
music
seen
video,
it?
yeah.
G.
Ain't that he was dating that iCarly chick?
I don't know, but Andre Drummond.
I'm fucking
I'm
bruh.
like, nah, dead ass. Andre Drummond's song.
We're gonna talk about Dennis
Shout
Schroeder
out
having
Slick
a lot
Studios,
of,
by the way.
having a lot of
He got
nerve.
multiple music videos.
I'm crying, dog.
Multiple. Here we go.
Oh my god.
8 Mile Dre. Name
I'm
Drum.
crying. Drum.
Rap name Drum.
No, Dre Drum.
Yeah. Dre Drum. Let's go. TV, let's go. TV, let's go. Dre Drum, let's
Dre Drum.
go.
And I'm out here rapping.
Dre Drum, let's get it.
I'm
Dre
out here
Drum. Dre Drum, let me get a hook from you.
He not even on 8 Mile. He in a parking lot in
Let
Auburn
me get a
Hills.
hook from you.
He in a parking lot in
Nah,
Auburn
G,
Hills.
shout out Beasley. They say they used to call this man 8 Mile Dre.
8 Mile Dre?
8 Mile Dre, G. Dre used to have
Oh,
the
I
buff.
forgot the Pistons play downtown
8
Detroit.
Mile
now.
Dre.
They play
8 Mile
downtown
Dre.
Detroit. now.
Yes, sir. Drum.
Yo, man.
Drum.
Imagine you going out for a night on the town in Detroit.
Yeah.
Like, yo, we finna go to this
Yeah.
Pistons.
Oh shit, he did a Taste remix. Hold on, I want to just
Taste. Who the hell is Taste?
you come on, bro. You know Taste.
I don't know Taste. Who the
Yes, you
hell
do
is
the
Taste?
Tiger song Taste.
Oh, that old shit. Yo, he rapping with
Drummond
the
verse at?
he rapping with the dude from
What
Holes.
Big Drummond verse at? What Big Dre verse at? This ain't Dre verse. Where's verse at?
Oh, they hyped him up. He got the last verse. Oh, look at him with the club shirt. He from Connecticut? We repping Connecticut now?
Hey, don't do this in Connecticut.
There's nothing in Connecticute but the WWE headquarters.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
There's nothing in
Don't do that.
Connecticut but
Don't
Vince
do that.
McMahon.
I will not let you sign in Connecticut right now.
There's nothing
Don't do
in
that.
Connecticut with Vince
Don't do
McMahon.
that. Don't do
Pav
that.
knows like 2 women from Connecticut.
do
And he
that.
talking about don't slander
Don't
Connecticut.
do that. Don't do that.
Ain't nothing in
But
Connecticut with Triple H.
Lee, what's next? On the board? Is it Russell?
Oh man,
For Rondo. Puts the Clippers over the top.
I don't know about that. Clippers worry me. Like, I really think the Nuggets gonna body them again.
The Nuggets might body everybody.
Yeah,
if
like
you do all the way factual.
Like the
with
Nuggets
you.
are really good.
They
bro.
might
I
body
think
everybody.
Jokic is gonna win the MVP.
He should.
I think Jokic is gonna win
should.
it. I like Aaron Gordon, even though Aaron Gordon's a lame for changing his number to 50. Like that's lamer than Paul George making his number PG-13. Like he's super lame for making his legacy by him losing. He's making a documentary about him losing. By the way, anybody who watched that dunk contest, I still don't think he got robbed.
Which one?
Aaron Gordon,
Which
the one D
dunk
Wade
contest?
didn't give him the 50.
I forgot who.
It was last year. And Derrick Jones won him.
Oh yeah, is that why his name is 50?
Yeah, cause he a lame. He boasting because he
Hold
lost.
on, didn't he win one though?
Yeah,
Nah,
no,
he
he
never
didn't
won.
win, but he lost to Zach too.
He lost both.
Yeah,
He definitely won both of them though, but he funny as hell. for
you've
that.
never seen Aaron. By the way,
He
you've
didn't
never,
win this.
By the way, you've never seen Aaron Gordon and Aaron Judge in the same room.
He didn't win the first one with Zach,
funny
bro.
as hell.
That same dude.
He didn't win the one with Zach. The issue was the very last dunk he did wasn't like the other dunks he did.
You're not making that podcast.
I'm definitely making it. I have to.
You are. You're gonna be smacked though. It'll be like Scott.
I probably will. That's
Scott,
probably
why
gonna
you
be funny.
talking like that? Wow.
It's probably gonna be funny.
Which podcast are you doing today?
Summer Sessions OT
Okay.
on the
All right,
Patreon.
well,
So I
then-
have to do it because we didn't do
well,
a
then
regular.
never mind. Yeah,
we didn't do a
definitely making
regular
that. Y'all
Summer
showing up
Sessions this
smacked.
week, so I owe it to the public to do it.
Y'all showing up smacked. Y'all missed the episode, but
Pat
y'all,
definitely gonna be like 10 minutes late. We gonna start without this.
Yeah, facts.
Cause you know he lived by the Kardashians now. He ain't tell y'all that.
But Lou Will
listen
the
to
Clippers.
Dot Speaker. You can find out where he lives. Shout out to the whole song lobby.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
But
You don't even
Lou Will, no, Lou Will to the Hawks. Number one,
Pass me a cup.
number one.
Can you throw me that lemon?
Number one, it sucks
Tried to play
because
me. I knew you thought I was gonna miss that. No, I wasn't gonna catch that.
it sucks for Lou.
Does it really suck?
Gee,
He had to go back
I
home.
feel bad for Lou. I'm not gonna lie. Lou
Nah,
look like bro, that shit, that catch look clean though.
Nah, I feel nah
Clean
look,
them up
nah
on
look.
camera.
I feel bad for Lou because like
give me
it
that.
seems like Lou really wanted to be in LA and finally found a place he could call home after a career after he left Philly and kind of just moving around every year. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure Lou felt like he really installed something in LA, and like this was his home and his town, and they just traded him away. But at the same time, I mean, the writing was on the wall for Lou. Like we've been saying the whole year, that the man, like he kind of don't fit no more. It's like who you want to have, like in order for Lou to really get off, he need the ball.
Yeah.
And who you want to have the ball? Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, or Lou Will?
Kawhi Leonard.
I'm giving it to Kawhi Leonard. Or
Probably,
Paul
I love
George.
Kawhi getting away with the slander because he got 3 rings. Like, no, it's everybody.
Just dump it on PG.
They dump it on PG.
Yeah, just dump it on PG.
Kawhi be getting away slander free.
Kawhi be Euro stepping smooth out the slander.
Like, bro, I got 3
That's because
rings.
he's no 3, 2.
Yeah, he got 3.
But also-
he got 3.
He got 2.
He got 2. I'm tripping. He got 2.
But also it's because Kawhi don't talk. Like
That's,
PG
and also,
talks.
I feel like if Stephen A. were like, if you talk about Kawhi Leonard,
No,
Kawhi
we're gonna
ain't
talk about that in a
care.
second.
I
But
don't
yeah.
think Kawhi got ESPN in his house. I really don't. I don't even know if that man got cable.
He does.
He got cable.
We sure that Kawhi Leonard got
Listen,
cable.
listen.
You didn't know he had a family till he signed with the Clippers.
Listen,
What
no,
about
stop.
Rondo,
Listen.
though? Rondo does it for the Clippers or nah?
Oh, I
listen.
think he does. I think Rondo
Listen,
does.
we've
I
come
love
into we've come into close contact with a lot of LA people, and they all tell us that Kawhi is very quiet and he just be trolling everybody. Because if he actually fuck with you, you can't shut him up.
So that's why people say he's a fun guy. Like
No.
Serge said he's a fun guy.
I mean, no, he literally is a.
You know what I love about
honestly,
that?
I'm
You know
not
what I
gonna
love
lie.
about-
No, wait a minute. Even being in a room with him, it don't really come off the same on camera. But some days I be like, okay, Kawhi in this troll
He
mode.
in a good
today.
mood.
No, for real. Some days I'm like, yo, he in a troll mode. Other days I'm like, oh, he just ready to get the fuck up out of here because he got rubbed down. He ready to go home. No, for real. After every game, he get a massage for his calf because he's got issue with his calf.
Yeah, I thought you meant some other shit. I'm like, they're doing that with the NBA now?
You do good though. League play, you do good though.
I had a joke for that, but that's only summer session, so I'm gonna leave that in the cannon.
Play that again, Lee.
I had a joke for that. I'm gonna leave that.
You do good though.
I was like, damn,
I knew
right?
where that was going.
I was like,
yeah, let's not go.
NBA
Let's not go to that place.
NBA is fantastic.
No. We watched another conversation before we had this.
Oh man. All right. Rondo.
What's
to the
next?
Clippers. No, Rondo. We didn't discuss Rondo. Dude.
I think it's
Basketball wise.
I think it helps half their problem. Half they need a point guard. Other half is they don't be playing defense.
Basketball wise, I believe when I see it.
But playoff Rondo is a real
You
thing.
gonna think about me?
Oh,
You know,
they
real
also have
quick.
Boogie now too.
Real quick though, you know,
It doesn't mean anything.
real quick
Actually, I
though.
disagree with that.
Boogie's done.
Because I think how many months and years actually have I been telling you Zubac is gonna be baby Marc Gasol?
A mini.
I think if you actually look at his game.
Current Marc Gasol? Oh, when he was good.
No, I mean when he was good. Zubac, no, but this is the thing. Zubac has always been a tertiary or a fifth option.
He's
on his
current
team.
Gasol with them cooked knees.
No, he's not. That's a lie. That tells me you ain't been watching that many Clippers games.
I really haven't watched
I
that many
know. I can
Clippers games.
tell.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Nah,
Because
Zoo is
Zoo been
nice,
hooping.
bro.
Zoo been
Nah,
hooping,
Zoo is-
but he
but
lacks opportunity.
Zoo could always score,
and the
though.
same thing I said about LaMarcus Aldridge. The game is changing, so I've seen him in practice shoot threes, shoot mid range, shoot free throw line shots. He might hit him like 40%, but I mean he can do it. You know what I mean? And the only way you're gonna get better at that is by extending your range. Marc Gasol wasn't shooting threes all the time when he was in Memphis.
By the way, Laker Nation wanted my head when I told them Marc Gasol wasn't gonna cut it in the offseason. They wanted my head for that. Well, we got a stacked team. I was like, no.
But I'm just saying, I think
watch Marc
Zubac is
Gasol?
a viable option. But I think there's been a big movement amongst media and Clippers fans to start Zubac over Ibaka and to do the lineup where it is. No, listen, the lineup now would be Rondo, PG, Kawhi, Ibaka, and Zubac. With
I've heard. I've heard
wait,
the
stop.
movie
Wait
of
a minute.
Morris.
Wait a minute. Well, listen.
Morris
Wait a minute. Listen. I've heard from some people with Morris, Patrick Patterson, Amir Coffey, and
Pat Bev.
and Pat Bev and actually Amir Coffey wouldn't be on it, but honestly it would be for me if my depth chart would be Pat Bev 6, Reggie Jackson. I'm sorry, Terrence Mann 7, Patrick Patterson 8, Reggie Jackson 9, and that's a very small lineup coming off the bench. Boogie he gives you size if you want to start Zubac. I think versus the Nuggets, I start Zubac. I think last year Doc made a mistake by not trusting in Zubac in the second and the third and the fourth quarters because Doc would play Zubac a lot for the first quarter, but once we got beyond that, his faith would wane and he would go to Trez. But Trez, when he gets in switches, smaller, can't rebound with a guy like Jokic, can't rebound with a guy like Millsap. Michael Porter Jr. was crashing the boards. It's not the same thing. Zubac is a solid 7 feet. So I think, I think even Boogie, right? If you take and you put Reggie Jackson or Pat Bev on the floor, you can allow Pat Bev to shift to the corner and Boogie play at the top. And you run a pick and roll with Boogie and PG or Kawhi and do a pick and pop. You couldn't do that shit last year with Trez. Trez is not a 3-point shooter.
But see,
that's my only thing.
Listen, here's my thing with the Clippers. You know who's number one offense in the NBA right now? Offensive rating? Just guess.
Number one offense?
The Clippers?
Yes.
The Clippers have the number one offense rating?
Yep. They're 13th in defense, which is an upkick from 17th because they were 17th and second in offense. But they're like the offense to me was never a problem. I know people were talking about it, but like it was, if you number one in offense, how your offense a problem?
We talked about this on the new show in LA.
To me,
2 weeks ago with Cam Buford, and I said it was because of long rebounds.
But listen. To me, but that goes back to pace. They're 26 in pace. They are a team they're an older team. Like look at their guys. Like they're probably one of the more veteran-laden teams in the league. Like just look at the age of their guys. Like I'm gonna do an age thing. You got. It's going to suck because I'm older now. But Nick is 32. Pat, 32. Morris, 31. Serge, 31. Patty Patterson, 31. PG, 30. Reggie, 30. Kawhi, 29. Then you got 24 in Luke Kennard, 24 in Terrence Mann, 23 in Zubac. But more so, most of the guys who play are 30 years old. So they were a more older team. So, like, even them getting back in transition and things like that, they're not really a team built for transition. Okay. Like PG to me is not a transition player. Maybe he once was his younger years, but not now to me. But Kawhi is more so a half-court player. Which is also why I like picking up Boogie, because the reason why the Rockets didn't work, because the Rockets want to play fast and be in transition. They want to play fast. Now, is that what they should be doing?
I
don't
forgot
know.
Boogie was on the Rockets.
But that's what they want to do. The Clippers right now are 26 in pace. I feel like if you pick up Boogie, obviously at this stage of Boogie's career, you don't want that man trying to like run up and down the court. You know what I'm saying? Like you playing with the goddamn Suns.
I'm drunk, by the way.
I am too.
You know, like you don't want him running the court trying to play like you playing with the Suns. You want.
I'm just thinking about Del Taco. I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
You know, like you want. Wow, I
Del Taco. Popeyes.
I ain't had Del Taco. But Popeyes or Del Taco. I'm eating that.
But Boogie, he fits with this team because of the fact that they play slow. So I think that he can figure it out. And again, I don't think Boogie was terrible in Houston. I remember I watched Houston versus Hornets game, and I remember being like, "Yo, dump the ball down to Boogie. You ain't scored in 10 possessions. Give him the ball." I know that like it's not because of old, but I think he could overpower somebody and score at the very least. Mm-hmm. So I think he can be beneficial off the bench for this team. But again, I'm not a person who thought offense was ever the issue for this team.
It wasn't.
Granted, maybe they could. Look, maybe you could put somebody each. But I see too many times them get the exact. First of all, we got to realize they have two heavy ISO players. Number one, Kawhi's an ISO player.
People don't ever pay attention to
Kawhi. Ever since Tim Duncan got out the way with the Spurs,
ISO.
Watch that year.
Yeah.
Kawhi is an ISO player. Paul George is an ISO player. If he wasn't, he wouldn't have had an issue.
So here's the bigger question.
Real quick. If he wasn't, he wouldn't have had an issue for the way Doc was using him last year.
Okay.
He literally went on the All the Smoke podcast.
I didn't like Paul George doing
But
that
listen,
shit.
he went on the podcast and said they was using me like JJ Redick. I done had many people say, "Oh, Kawhi, like PG should come off screens, get balls and off curls." That's not what he want to do. So people gonna be very mad when Rondo in the fucking corner. Now, good thing about Rondo is Rondo over the years is he has developed his jumper and his corner 3-pointer ain't that bad. But people gonna be mad.
I don't care about the corner.
But listen, people gonna be mad when Rondo in the corner some of these times when you thought he wasn't gonna be, and Kawhi that type of the key got the goddamn ice on it.
I mean, he did that for the Lakers last year. Like, there was a lot of times
He
LeBron
did, but
ISO and he was wide open.
He did, but he didn't know. More so in the playoffs, they more so had, honestly, Bron playing power forward and AD playing
Yeah, but
center.
I'm saying,
and Bron
like,
had the
I
ball
feel
a lot
like,
more.
I think we're not going to see Rondo's impact these next, 26 games. In the playoffs is
Real
where
quick,
it's
just
gonna
one more thing. My thing about Rondo is what he can bring to the team defensively.
Yeah.
It's just being there, communicating, and watching film with the guys, and just being like another coach on
He's
the
going
floor.
to help Terrence Mann. I love Terrence Mann.
Terrence Mann been looking like Michael Jordan, G. That man
I like
been
what you said. Like,
G,
PG need to watch out.
G, no,
You
he
do
said
good,
that.
though.
He said that.
No,
I said that, and I believe that. But Michael Jordan, G,
You ain't been hooping like
Have
Michael
you watched
Jordan.
Terrence
You been
Mann
hooping
recently?
no,
G, that man,
not,
G,
he doesn't
listen.
look like Michael Jordan.
Listen, I was in Vegas the other day. I'm at the bar. This man, Terrence Mann, drove to the cup, went up like this and said, hit a pass to
Lee,
goddamn
No,
Kawhi.
what's
Lee,
that,
do
Magic
me a
Johnson?
favor. Lee, do me a favor. Hit the intro song and mute our mics for 1 minute so we can talk for a second. Go down. Keep going.
Fresh like I just got a contract. Fresh like I just got a max. Roll up this, we ballin' to the max. Fresh like I got a contract. Moving through the city, we be going. Yeah, yeah. Roll up this, you pullin' now you know it. Yeah, yeah. Fresher than a max contract. Pullin' up, we walkin', then we walkin' in the back.
Every time you see me, know I look like Stephen Curry money.
You did go crazy. I won't lie. I had a verse for that song, and you told me I couldn't do my verse. I'll forever be mad at you for that. But it's
did?
okay. I did.
Why I say I couldn't?
Asian flounder shit.
I don't know. You just liked your verse. It's fine. I'm not mad at it. I'll keep it. I'll use it one day.
You got your woman texting me while she talking to Doc. It was facts.
Yeah.
That was back in the day.
I respect it. I had a verse for it though. Actually, we're gonna drop a remix, a Rolex
Let's
remix.
do it. No, facts. Let's do
No,
it.
we don't have to drop a Rolex remix.
Fine.
It's fine. I just want to say my verse for it. The verse that I had, I actually wrote like 4 verses for that song. I had like 4 different versions of that song. With me coming after you, because I was like, yeah, this sound right. Because
I respect
also
that.
because every Hoops and Brews song we use for intro, it has to like fit with basketball. So I was just thinking like, what's the life of
I've
an
never
NBA
written
player?
4 verses for any song. I've never written 4 verses for any song before.
I do it, but I don't write like that though. But you know that I don't write. I'll just go and do a few different things and then take the one I like best and
That's
fix
fair.
it.
But just round out this Clippers conversation so we can just round it out. Championship? No championship. First round, second round.
Lee, hit the
What
button.
do we think for the Clippers?
You do good though. Thank you.
Scott, championship, no championship.
They not
First
winning the
round, second
championship.
round.
I think they'll
Clippers
get to-
gonna lose to the Suns in the second round.
they
I'm
not
gonna
lose to
laugh.
the Suns. This is my hot take. Suns get going home in the first round. That's my hot take.
So who? To the Mavericks?
I can see them lose to the Mavericks. Yeah.
Luka!
I can see that.
Look at my boy. I can see.
Luka!
Look. And it's not because of Chris Paul. I
Bro,
just
you
don't- I
remember
just
when
don't
we used to
believe-
be able to yell because of Deidre was because our landlady's name was
Because-
Deidre.
Wait, stop. Let's know. Stop.
gee,
Wait,
when
wait,
you
wait,
knocked
stop.
on
No,
my
stop.
door, bro. Oh, my
Stop.
God.
Let's get in. That was funny. That's fucking
Turn on that
hilarious.
random talk,
But
Lee.
let's get into it because you about to say something that I want to hear you expound upon.
All right, never
You
mind, go
said
ahead.
it's not because of Chris Paul. Who is it because of?
Because Devin Booker ain't him.
Explain this to
Devin
people.
Booker ain't him.
Explain this to
He
people.
nice, but he ain't nice.
I said that. What did I say? I said Devin Booker. What was the name of the episode? Devin Booker think he Donovan Mitchell?
He not even look. I like Donovan in the playoffs over D Book.
That's why the name of the episode
gotta-
was Devin
I
Booker
gotta
think he
see-
Donovan Mitchell.
Can I say
ahead.
hoes on this podcast?
Go ahead.
D Book.
You're spelling it
You gotta see it with the hoes in the
I gotta see
H-E-A-U-X.
The hoes
I
in
treat
stands.
D Book with like Jamal Murray. I gotta see him with the hoes around. I really do. I gotta see him with the hoes watching, bro. I'm very much skeptical about them. I don't. I think Chris Paul gonna ball out. I think Aiden gonna have a good series. I don't believe in Devin Booker like that. I think he's nice, but he ain't that guy. Like the same thing about Giannis. Look, I never thought I'd see the day that. If you watch this podcast next this year, this man called Steph Curry the young goat on Summer Sessions a couple weeks ago.
Stop.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, to hit you over the your face with this bottle.
And it's even worse.
We gonna be
I'm a
on some
James
ball
Harden
shit.
fan.
Look.
I'm a James Harden fan now.
Nasty
no,
activity.
Nasty activity.
Nasty activity.
I'm a James Harden fan.
Nasty activity. Nasty
Harden
activity.
MVP.
Harden
World.
Nasty activity. It's nasty.
Harden World.
He's
Look,
nasty for this.
I bang with Harden now, dog. I do. He cleaned it up.
nasty.
He don't be going to the free throw line 20 times a game. I bang with it now. I do. I know it's shocking. And I denounce
This man
Giannis.
switched up on the game.
I don't mess with Giannis.
Well, how you don't denounce my son?
Giannis ain't him, bro.
I'm
He not.
rocking with Giannis.
Giannis ain't
World.
him.
So when they win the
Giannis
ring this
World.
year, I want you to come back on this.
Wait, hold on. You got the Bucks come out these?
Nah, bro. The Bucks have a very nah, bro. I do too, bro.
Look.
I do too, bro.
I think the Nets gonna lose in a. I actually think
Look,
if the
man.
Nets play the Bulls, they might lose.
Get out of
Boy,
here.
leave.
Get out of here. Look,
Boy, leave.
The Bulls losing to
Boy,
Atlanta
leave.
in the play-in.
Boy,
game.
leave.
They
Boy,
losing,
leave.
they losing to the Celtics.
Wait,
in the play-in game.
wait. Okay, who guarding anybody on the Bulls? Explain this. Break down your basketball.
guard
and
Zach
stop.
LaVine?
Stop.
Who can guard Zach
Stop.
That's a
LaVine?
good question.
Stop.
No, shut the fuck up.
Look,
Answer my
Zach-
question.
Zach and
Who can
Vooch,
guard Zach
that's
LaVine?
dope. That's
no,
dope.
answer my question. Who can guard Zach LaVine?
Bruce Brown.
Go home. Go home.
Zach torching Bruce Brown.
Who can guard Vucci May? Lie.
Yeah, ain't nobody
lie
guarding
to me.
Vooch, but look,
lie
that's-
to me.
but
You
look-
ain't got nothing to say. Lie to me.
Zach and Vooch
Who
only
can guard Vucci May?
Zach
Nobody.
and Vooch only 50 points.
You just
Facts.
no. You just need to get. You just need them to get hot one game, and Thomas Satoransky to give you a 13, 7, and 5
That's
game.
a lot to ask for Thomas.
That's not really. And Kobe White gonna come off the bench and get hot one game.
And
Watch.
Kobe gonna turn
And they
that
gonna
ball
win.
over. Kobe could look.
I'm
going
sticking with my
Kobe could have a
convictions. Bulls
game.
in the second round from Chicago.
Kobe could have a game when Kobe just go nuts.
He could.
And Kobe could also have a 9 turnover game.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that might be the one
In
game
game
you
6.
lose. Yeah,
In
no-
game 6.
No,
In
I
a
think
3-2 game
that's
in
gonna
game
happen early
6.
on.
Okay.
Look, man, the Nets are gonna demolish.
That's not happening.
They're not gonna
The
demolish.
Nets coming out the East. It's not a doubt in my
No,
mind.
they're not. They're
No,
not
they're
coming
not.
out.
The Bucks
I
are.
honestly think the Bucks come out the East.
Bucks are not coming out the East. Bucks not beating
Here's why.
Philly.
they are.
Here's why. Here's
They
why.
Bucks not beating Philly.
Real quick,
They've
real-
added more players to their team. They have so much shooting,
But Giannis,
so many wing
when
defenders.
when it's a close game, Giannis ain't that dude.
They don't
Here
have
go-
to have
listen.
him do that anymore. They got Drew Holiday,
Here
Chris
go my
Middleton,
thing, though.
and they got shooters.
Which I was trying to explain to people.
Y'all
on-
really think the Nets gonna
listen,
lose?
listen. Which I was trying to
in the
listen.
second round. In the
Listen.
second round.
Listen, here go my thing, which I was trying to explain
ahead,
on.
Lee.
Which I was trying to explain on who got game, but like but I was trying to explain.
What do you talk? What show is that?
The show that we produced.
No, talk about it.
Who Got Game is a show with BDB and Baron David. Shout out to homie Jason Zone Fisher, who's actually becoming one of my friends now. Shout out Jason. I rock with Jason.
Yeah,
as
shout
like
out to
a human
Jason.
being. Both
Very
of
cool
those-
white guy.
Yeah, super cool white guy. I actually went to school with Kid Cudi, so I was like, yeah, cool white guy.
Don't get me started on Kid Cudi.
Relax. Kid Cudi, relax. Kid
You don't
Cudi
like
was his
Cudi?
friend.
No, I had
he
self-esteem
doesn't
in
like Cudi.
college. Of course not.
Kid Cudi was his.
I had self-esteem in college. Of course I didn't
Anyway,
listen to Kid Cudi.
But the thing with the Nets is like, look, I've seen the Nets play in person, and granted, yes, number one, they have the Clippers have a better offense than them.
Okay.
Now, obviously, KD hasn't been there, but at the same time, I just thought.
Oh, can I give y'all my take?
I got you.
There's
Hold
not
on.
even-
Wait, listen. Just let me get them through my full take.
Go ahead.
Now, granted, like, I could be wrong, but again, the Clippers have a better offense than the Nets. I thought that the Nets would have the best offense of all time by a wide margin this season. When we did the thing, when I was at my crib, and I was like, yo, historic. It's not that historic yet. They've had historic points in the season, but it's not that historic yet. And with the way that they play, you're going to be able to score. So their best defense is their offense, which is why I wanted everybody to be close to 50, 40, 90. Now, I think Kyrie is basically at that.
Kind of.
But Harden needs to be a little bit more efficient. And when KD comes back, he needs to be more efficient because they're not going to guard people. So the best offense is you got to take the ball out.
I mean, they're not. I think they've done better on defense.
They've done better, but they have no stoppers. And also, when KD comes back, some of their stoppers aren't going to play. Some of the guys that they love to like Bruce Brown. How much can he play if you're playing Kyrie?
Bruce Brown gonna get sick, bro.
But how much can he really play?
You just said Bruce Brown can lock down.
But
Zach
listen
LaVine.
though, who you subbing out for Bruce Brown? If you playing KD,
Shamit.
Sham is hurt. He's not gonna play regardless. He might be in a player rotation anyway. We got them in the actual rotation. You have LaMarcus, you have Blake,
G.
you have Harden.
I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not giving.
8G.
Yeah.
No, nigga. Come on.
I can't. That's like
Be reasonable,
That's like
nigga.
$8.
Nigga. What nigga has ever ordered an 8-piece tender meal, G,
Bro,
for
that's like
$8?
$8,
bro. What nigga?
Gee, that's like $8.
Get you 3, G. Get you 3. You not that hungry.
I don't
G,
want
get you
3, bro.
Get you 3.
Why
G.
you put 8, nigga?
Get you 3, or get you a chicken sandwich. G. You wildin'. You wildin'. You wildin'.
How am I wildin'? That's not
You
$8.
wildin'. You wildin'.
I've
No,
never
it's not
seen a nigga
$8.
order 8
It's not $8.
tickets that says it'll cost $8.
But I just, and then also I went to the Clippers Nets game, and one thing they did was when the game got close, they ISO'd all the plays, which can work, but at the same time, those are tough shots.
They got
So,
5.
like-
I'll get you 5.
So like,
Do
Do your thing.
if you just ISO,
Crying.
so like if you ISO, let's say 5-6 straight possessions, right? Obviously, those are great ISO scores, but you can make those shots tough.
Be
They
reasonable.
may make them, or they may
I see you.
they may make them, or they may miss them. So it's like with the Nets, I'm not 1,000% convinced that they just finna storm through the East like that.
I've seen Kyrie play bad against a double team in a soft zone when he was with the Celtics. I understand Harden and KD are out there, but I think both of them will struggle against a zone. And I think that if I'm the Milwaukee Bucks, I might play the first two games more of a man to man, and then eventually switch to a zone. But I'm not finna sit up here and give them the same looks every game, because I think they have to get different looks every game. And also, they got a lot of guys that are old on their team.
Facts.
If I'm the Bucks, we should be able to outrun them, outshoot them, and outdefend them every game. If I'm the 76ers, we should be able to outrun them, outshoot
Also-
them, and defend them every game. Go
Also,
ahead.
real quick, what people really about the Bucks? The Bucks are right now.
I don't give a damn about the
Now
Bucks
look,
stats, bro.
they're 6th in offense and 9th in defense.
I don't
think
care about
they
the
listen.
stats,
I think they got PJ Tucker to help with their defense, because they were a little bit again. We can talk about KD. Yeah. KD even said some of the best defenders was Drew Holiday and PJ Tucker. What team
I
they play
forgot
on?
they got PJ Tucker. PJ Tucker
Because
can
look,
defend against KD
listen,
and Harden
But listen.
and
Here go-
Blake
Here go what PJ allowed them to
and
do.
LaMarcus.
Listen, here go what PJ allowed them to do. Before they couldn't go small. They can go small now. So if you go small, we putting Giannis at center.
Mad come on beer.
We putting Giannis at center. We putting PJ at the 4. We going Middleton. We going Dante.
Torrey Craig.
Yes. We going Middleton. We go
Torrey Craig in the playoffs. To be
Look,
honest. I know
man,
he played
over
that
who?
much.
Over PJ?
When y'all done this propaganda,
I might go Giannis.
real.
No, look. I might go Giannis, PJ, Torrey Craig, Middleton, and
Drew? That's crazy.
That's a long lineup.
That's crazy.
Defensive lineup. We can score.
And we small.
I'm gonna put
And
Torrey
we
in the
went
corner.
small.
I'm gonna put PJ in the corners, and I'm gonna tell Giannis load up.
And look,
If you double Giannis with that zone, PJ one of the best corner 3-point shooters.
You talking about offense? I'm talking about defense.
Yeah, but they already gonna have the crazy defense because Giannis is the reigning defense player of the year.
But look, listen though. Yeah, you gonna have a crazy defense, but it's a different level when you got the man defenders of Holiday and you got PJ. So also we got great man defenders, and Giannis, he playing free safety. So Giannis just wander. And you mentioned Torrey Craig. So we got basically three really good, 3 people who get paid to play man defense. We got Middleton.
Don't they have George Hill now too?
No, George Hill was in
He's
Philly.
in,
You're tripping.
Philly?
He's in Philly.
Okay.
But you get 3 people who are paid to play man defense, and you have Giannis playing free safety. Everybody's like, "Oh, we're gonna get Lakers." I'm gonna keep it all the way G with you. Like, shout out Lexi Brown. She did the podcast earlier
Shout out
today.
Lexi Brown.
Like I said when I was on her show today. If the player, I ain't even picked yet, but
It's fine.
you
Go ahead,
you
I'm
feel me?
listening.
Give me your 3. Give me the tender joint. But if the playoffs start today, the Lakers playing the Nuggets.
Nuggets gonna beat them.
Yeah, you facts.
But look, this thing. Can I go on talking about the Nets? Cause y'all tripping.
I don't know about that.
Y'all tripping about the Nets, bro. Y'all tripping, bro. I don't look. This it comes down to this. Sixers, I believe, have a way better chance than Milwaukee. I'm not buying no Milwaukee Bucks stock. None.
Really?
Why? Because at the end of the game, Giannis can't get them the buckets they need. I understand
He
they
don't
can
have
lock.
to do
Yes,
that,
he
though.
do.
They got Middleton
don't have
and
to
they got
do that
Drew.
no more.
Middleton
though.
and Drew are not going to be taking last game shots. And if they are, they definitely going
And
to.
That's a
also
lie,
tell
G.
Giannis to
Kukoc.
rebound.
Kukoc, BJ Armstrong, Steve Kerr, you wouldn't be saying they would be taking the last minute shots.
Michael Jordan was taking the last game shots though.
Not all of them.
Majority
of them.
He
90%
passed
of
the
them.
bitch.
Yeah, but 90% of it was Michael Jordan.
But also,
I'm telling you, when they need buckets in the fourth quarter, Giannis is not getting them there.
Here's the thing, though. He can, but you can't just give Giannis the ball and say ISO, which is, again, what a lot of times last year and the years previously.
This is the messed up thing about Giannis. Hold on. I just want to. This is the messed thing about Giannis. If he was Zion, I was like, okay, they might, because Zion got more moves than.
But he's gonna think about Zion, though, which is like why I question Zion. I think Zion has a chance to be one of the best offensive players ever, literally ever. But I don't know if his offense. This is gonna sound crazy, but I don't know if his offense is so good to discount the fact of what he doesn't do on defense.
Okay, that's different discussion. I'm not questioning Giannis.
But no. Listen, just record what I'm saying. I think Giannis is already a great defender. I think he's a really good man defender. I think he's a great help defender.
Up. But he not give you no buckets.
But
at the
listen, though, at the same time, why do you ask for that?
He's the MVP. What are you talking about?
That's your issue, and that's Bud's.
My issue.
No, look, that's your issue.
No.
But that's everybody else's issue.
You the MVP.
Have to know. Look, listen.
Not only is he MVP, he's a two-time.
Listen, though.
Defending
listen,
MVP.
Though, we have to view Giannis.
True.
We have to view Giannis as what he is.
No, he's the highest paid player in the NBA.
No, he's not. It's James Harden, Steph Curry, Russell Westbrook. We did this yesterday. We have to view Giannis as what he is.
He's an MVP. Yeah.
Listen.
He's a two-time MVP.
Listen, Giannis is a big man. Historically, how many big men do you ask to go out there and get you game-winning buckets?
Okay.
Not many.
Look,
Listen.
Shaq had Kobe. They don't have nobody like Kobe.
Listen. No, they don't have Kobe.
And if you better not bring up Chris Middleton, bro.
They have Middleton. They
Middleton's
have Drew Holiday.
Middleton and Drew Holiday.
And also,
game-changing.
listen, fucking coach. You don't need to. So many times I see teams give players the ball and be like, all right, just make a play. And it's like, yeah, that works when you have Kyrie, when you have Michael Jordan, when you have LeBron, when you have Kobe Bryant, when you have those excellent isolation players. But, bro, run a fucking play. Real quick, one of the most exciting players I saw the Clippers run all year, the Bucks run all year, played the Clippers a game in Milwaukee. Last game, last possession, they had Drew Holiday broke the defense down. He got past somebody. They swung the ball around. It came back to Giannis. Giannis came in and dunked. That was a very good play that you run in that circumstance, and you don't just get the ball to one person and you tell them stand there and take the shot. So, again, I think too many times people depend on Giannis to do things that he isn't great at doing.
Okay, and all that's nice, but the Nets have three people who can do that.
I feel you, but at the same time,
we can talk about the next lack of defense. They can outscore everybody, bro.
Can they?
They can outscore. And they damn sure can outscore the Bucks.
Can they?
For sure they can out.
Can
I don't
they?
think the Nets are getting a challenge till they get to the finals. I really don't. I think they're gonna breeze through the East.
We'll see.
I think the Sixers are way more equipped to give them a challenge than the Bucks.
But see, I
think Miami's sending the Bucks home again.
But see, Miami's a team they might want to stay away from. But again, I think that I agree with that.
I'm not buying
but also,
if Giannis was that guy in the fourth quarter, you can sell me on it. I'm not buying it.
I agree with that, but I think Miami's a team that nobody wants to play.
Of course they don't. You don't want to play Jimmy Butler, Bam, Oladipo now.
I don't think anybody, including the Nets,
the Nets will beat Miami.
Want to play Miami.
The Nets have too much firepower, bro.
I understand that,
right.
but
all the Nets have to do is play okay defense.
I understand that, but at the same time, it's like some of that firepower, they're going to ISO. There's one ball. They're not a great transition team. If they were a great transition team, I'd be with you. But they have really, for the most part, no transition players.
And I just want to say this about Lakers, Denver. I want to go back to that. The Lakers will lose if they're not healthy. If they're still healthy, I just can't see LeBron losing to a team with Aaron Gordon.
If the Lakers are healthy, they're beating everybody. But
I don't believe that.
But my thing with the Lakers is, are they going to be healthy?
I don't believe that either. I just feel like the Nets are going to be there, right? Just because they just score just too effortlessly. It's ridiculously how easy. Like we talk about I feel like talent wise, they're offensively more deadly than the Warriors teams. They got three dudes who are MVP caliber and can do that. In the fourth quarter, like Kyrie can just go full scorch the earth on you.
They just go ISO and no. And
KD is KD.
No,
dog.
listen, look, listen. All those things may work, but what if they miss?
Okay, you need three dudes to miss. That's three. You need them to have. You need to have three dudes that have off nights 4 times.
You don't need them to have off nights, bro. All you need to do is come down. All you need to do is keep it close. until about 4 minutes left. When you get to 4 minutes left, slow that motherfucker down.
Okay, but even if you go down, who's going to go shot for shot for them on Philly or Milwaukee? Nobody.
Listen, they're again. Obviously, if they hot, there's nothing you can do.
They ain't even gotta be hot. Who's going to guard? Like, if it's the Lakers, Nets, LeBron can go shot for shot for these dudes. Giannis can't go shot for shot for them.
But no, the thing about it, Giannis is guarding somebody.
I'm not talking about defense.
Who giving Giannis buckets? But like, look again. The thing you're talking about offense. I'm thinking like, yo, somebody's still gonna be guarding that.
Milwaukee defense ain't that good to where it's going to neglect. It's going to completely shut down the Nets offense.
That's fair. It's
not that good.
It's fair point.
You know what I'm saying? That's not
fair
that
point.
good. And if Ben Simmons was more offensively gifted, I could see them beating the Nets. He's not. So now you're gonna have Embiid in the post every possession, and they gonna catch up on that.
But that's why I don't believe in the Sixers, though.
I believe in the Sixers more than the Bucks.
I believe in the Bucks.
I
more
don't
than
buy
the Sixers.
no Bucks sets.
I believe in the Sixers. I believe in the Bucks because I believe in the Bucks offense more than I believe in the Sixers offense.
Look.
And also, even though I think the Sixers play good defense, I think the Bucks are a better defensive team than the Sixers.
That's fine, but at the end of the game, when it's time to score, the Bucks ain't getting you no buckets at the end of the game, bro.
Lee, what you got to say?
I'm about to move on to the next topic.
Okay, let's get it
for a minute.
Come on.
Is the NBA media too hard on players like Westbrook versus ESPN?
What's your thoughts?
No, I don't. I understand Russell Westbrook's wife being upset. I get his family. That's her husband. That's the father of her children. I get it. I'm not even mad at Russ being upset about what Stephen A. said. If I was an athlete, I'd probably get mad at Stephen A. But like Stephen A. said today, can we talk about basketball, bro? Like, that's his job to critique. And then and Russ can miss me with that I'm a champion because I made it out the hood bullshit. Anybody made it out the damn hood. Like, everybody made it out the damn hood, bro.
No. There aren't people who make it to the level that Russell Westbrook has made to.
In the NBA. I'm talking
in the NBA right now. There are people that haven't made to his level.
I feel you, but what I'm saying is,
so he a champion, dog.
A lot of people in the NBA are from the hood. A lot of them from. It's like when LeBron.
How many of them have MVPs? Have averaged a triple double for 3 straight seasons,
and that's fine.
Have more 20 games than anybody. Come on, bro. I got you, but
a lot of them who did are NBA champions. LeBron James, NBA champion.
You named one
NBA
player.
champion. Kawhi Leonard, NBA champion. Like, we've got all these guys who from the block, and they got money. They got championship.
I will give you KD and Bron. Kawhi Leonard has not put up the stats that Russell had to do. He's played on great teams and he's led those teams. But the only thing is, if you go, only series I hold against Russ is that shit when they were up 3-1 on Golden State. And they choked game 6 and 7 away.
I agree with that.
Come on, G,
I will say that Russ has not been put in the best positions. I will agree with that. Russ has not been somebody who's had great talent around him all the time. I'll give him that. But Russ can't come up here and tell me I don't care about championships. Because I believe athletes are very competitive, and I think that's bullshit. I think it's just a defense mechanism because he knows he's not winning no championship with the Wizards. And unless he gets like some situation we coming off the bench or some shit like that.
You can't hold nothing against. No one gives more effort in the NBA than Russell Westbrook.
That's one thing I always love about Russ.
So that's what I'm saying. You can't say nothing about him not being a champion. Like he plays harder than anybody else.
But Stephen A.'s not wrong either. If we look at the bigger picture, I really don't care about that shit. Like,
nah, facts.
Like even that dunk the other night. Okay, cool. I was down 15.
They were down 15, but he did dunk that man.
Like,
he did slam that man, but they were down 15.
They were down 15.
I looked at the score and I was like, but the dunk was so good, I didn't really care about the score.
You can't mean mug when you down 15.
No, you can't. He did slam that man.
No, I get you, but it's just.
Have you ever dunked on somebody?
Of course not.
Okay then.
Of course not. But look,
he did G.
I feel you, but you down.
He defiled that man.
He defiled him, but you down.
He defiled that man.
I don't think either one are in the wrong, and I feel like you gotta look at it from the media perspective too. And I look at it like this: like a lot of people, we get mad at hot take media or why they talking about LeBron's legacy and Michael Jordan every day. Yes, it's hot takey, but at the same time, you know how hard it is to put together a 2-hour show 5 times a week? You're going to come up with some bullshit to talk about because you ain't got nothing else to talk about. Yeah. Of course, you're going to talk about, oh, if LeBron beats the Nets, is he the undisputed GOAT? You have to talk about stuff like that.
I mean, my thoughts on the whole thing were... My thoughts on like the whole thing were
by the way, Joel Embiid is coming back Saturday.
Oh, yes, fantasy team. Oh, yeah. Hey, yo, BD, you going down next week, B. BD, I'm playing BD next week I think if he wins, maybe he gets in the playoffs. I'm cooking you, bro. I'm cooking you. Where my camera at? Which one is it? This one? That one? I don't know. Anyway, cooking you. Regardless. Cooking you. Regardless. Anyway, my thoughts about that is just like, I get Russell's point and feel like you're a champion in life because he is. You know, Russ, even just knowing people who, you know, not necessarily grew up with Russ and went to the same, like, high school as Russ, he wasn't a highly recruited athlete. You know, he wasn't the Russell Westbrook you see now. It's like he was D Rose. He wasn't D Rose.
Yeah.
He wasn't somebody who was picked from the time he was 15 years old. Like, yo, if you just stay alive, damn it, you go into the league. That wasn't Russell Westbrook's situation. It wasn't. So Russ, everything Russ got, Russ worked for, and Russ worked incredibly hard for. And you see that when Russ plays basketball. Russ plays basketball as if somebody like, if I don't go out here and hoop tonight, this might be taken away from me. Which is why I respect Russ's game every night that he plays. Like even as Russ has gotten older, like the past 2 years, I probably watched more Russell Westbrook than ever because he played for the Rockets obviously last year, so I watched Russ every night. And even this year, I like watch Wizards game because of Russ. And just every time Russ plays, it's passion. And I will take what Russ gives me on my team any day. He gonna tweak. You can talk about his basketball IQ, but at the end of the day, I know that one, Russ not gonna be scared, and two, he gonna go out there and compete like it's his last time playing basketball. I've never watched Russ and say, "Damn, he ain't play hard today."
But 2 years ago to this day, we lost Nipsey the Great. Russ go out and give you a 20-20-20 game. Come on, dog. No one in the NBA right now is giving you a 20-20-20 game.
Is it hot take-ish to say that
no one in the NBA is doing a 20-20-20 game?
I get. Is it hot take-ish to say that Russ puts up big numbers that don't really have that much impact?
That's not it makes sense, but
I don't think it do. I get that, but like even like when he
wait. I'm gonna cut you off quick. Let me tell me, give me an actual reason. What team in the NBA has ever built around Russell Westbrook?
I don't think you can build around Russell Westbrook.
I disagree with that. I think the only team that tried.
You do good.
I think the only team that tried to. I'm crying.
You do good
I
though.
think the only team that tried to do it was Houston for, like you said, Houston for half a season.
How they try to build around Houston? They was building around Harden.
No, I disagree with that because if you build around Harden, you keep your lob threat.
Harden's better than Russell Westbrook.
But listen though, if you build around Harden, you keep your lob threat. You trade it like Harden and Capella works. Russ and Capella don't work because Russ doesn't really throw lobs.
So
if
you believe a team dedicated to building around Russell Westbrook, they can win a championship?
I don't know.
100%.
In his prime.
Yeah, but that's not a lob threat. Yeah, but Capella thrived more off lobs. Like if you watch Houston with Capella, he thrived more off lobs. And like there's no debt. Once they traded that, it's like, okay, we expect Russ to be our center and Harden to dominate basically, which is why I said last year Russ was basically their quote unquote dominant big man because he was averaging like however many points in the paint and shooting like 50% down there. So my thing with Russ is like I don't think any team has ever really dedicated time to actually look at, because you got to think when KD leaves, even getting Oladipo, that was built for KD. KD leaves. Like they did that on draft day. Draft day wasn't before free agency. Free agency was after.
By the way, I'm not blaming Russ.
I'm not blaming Russ either.
I just don't think Stephen A is in the wrong. But I understand why Russ and his wife got offensive. I get it 100%. I just feel like that comes with the territory.
No fact.
You don't see LeBron out here like, man, fuck Skip Bayless. Like, he could really say that.
No fact. I don't think either one is wrong, but I think Russ is at a point in his career where it's like, obviously, you guys know what Russ has been through the past year.
Russ knows he's not winning.
But also, like, you got to think Russ has been through the past year, though.
What's
you know
happened
what I'm saying?
year?
Like, Russ done got traded twice. They got to think about being,
That's
like,
the belly of the beast, bro.
But listen, though, being somewhere for 2 years and getting traded twice in 3 years, it's going to mess with the way you react to things and think about things and things like that. Like, like you said, Russ probably knows at this point in time,
it's cooked.
I'm not gonna win no ring. Yeah. Like at this point in time, I'm playing basketball.
I just don't like, and it's maybe just me personally. I just don't like when players when they're still playing hit me with the I don't care about championship crap. Like
I feel you,
because I believe all players care about that.
Yeah, all players care, but at the same time, it's like I felt them on saying like that's not what defines me. And then, it's like
I'm not saying that Russ is first ballot Hall of Famer.
Yeah,
and
but I think
Russ's level of excellence is so crazy that we don't even even think about. He's averaging triple double. This is 4th straight season.
We'll never.
Like, I don't think it's something we're gonna appreciate the 10, 15, 20 years down the line.
I don't think we'll ever respect what Russ did because he
I feel
didn't
like
win a
you don't
championship.
respect what he did. Yeah, but that.
But again, this is the issue with sports. I don't think we'll ever respect what. I don't think we'll ever
Jordan.
truly.
Look, I blame Michael Jordan the same way I blame 50 Cent.
Guys,
No, look.
before Jordan, bro.
Look, can I give you a comparison?
Go ahead.
When Mike won 6 rings as the main guy, and he's under. This is what Mike's ace in the hole is gonna always be. LeBron can win 6 rings, but Mike's like, I was undefeated. That's gonna always be his trump card right there. No matter what happens, because we can be like, yeah, LeBron got 6 rings. He also lost 6 times. No matter how you want to debate it, that's going to be his thing. So with 50, I feel it, not even 50 and Jay were the guys who brought record sales into rap debates. When we talk about music sales don't mean
Eminem
shit.
did. Stop lying.
No, Jay was talking about music.
Eminem was selling $1 million in the first
yeah,
week.
but he wasn't
Jay was
talking
talking
about
about
units, only selling units.
Jay
is who?
said that, though.
M
Jay was
Pimp
saying
Juice
that.
and
Jay
us.
said- but look, Jay was saying that,
no,
though.
he said
That's
M
a Jay
Pimp.
bar,
But
though.
look, hold on,
Yes,
look.
because
Jay
he was
bar,
selling
though.
units.
No. My point is
listen
that,
what
no,
he's
Jay,
saying,
no.
though.
Jay said in '99, he said only nigga from the hood putting up Will Smith numbers.
yeah.
Like he was saying this before, so they were like,
Will Smith ain't from the hood.
Will Smith from the suburbs of Philadelphia, but that's a different discussion for another day, and that's fine. He the Fresh Prince. He ain't got to be street. His name is Willard. But anyway, that's what. So I feel like when we talk about rings, I feel like rings are important when you're talking about a greatest of all time list. You're looking at the resume. One thing that LeBron's always going to have is in his corner, he's going to have every record. I think he's going to beat Kareem's all-time scoring record. I think he's going to have that in his. I mean, okay, that's a real thing to look at. How many points is he behind Kareem right now?
I'm off camera right now enjoying the smoke break.
I think
but
LeBron
you're
have
tripping.
the
I'm off
average-
camera right now and you're tripping.
I think LeBron have averaged 25 like the next 3 years.
That's not gonna happen.
That might not happen. You're right about that.
That's not gonna happen.
Because it's a second serious injury in 3 years.
Unless and it was a shortened season.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
an 82.
yeah. But anyway, my point is this: Russell Westbrook is gonna go down as one of the greatest point guards of all time.
Is he?
I think he should. He should.
Is he though?
But also somebody had a good point. I think it's Jalen Rose said this on Jalen and Jacoby. Russ and Dame are kind of looked at the same because they don't have the marketable face like Steph. Steph is the nice guy.
No, I can't agree with that.
Light skin?
We
Is
wa-
light skin the
Hey.
marketable face?
Hey, bro, I'm gonna be real.
I
with
can't
you.
agree with that.
Is light skin the
I
marketable
think Russ
face?
is light skinned.
I can't agree. Wait.
Russ is my complexion.
You like?
You light skinned.
I can't
Am I? You light skinned, motherfucker.
I know I am.
You fucking light
I know I am.
Everybody is light.
Everybody is light skinned except for him.
Everybody is light skinned. I am the dark skinned brother here.
No, you're not.
But anyway, listen.
You're the light skin of the dark brothers.
Anyway,
He's
listen.
a white chocolate of us.
Huh?
You heard what I said, motherfucker. You're the
Anyway.
white chocolate of all of us.
I'm not. But
Scott is. Scott really is.
I really am.
I think Dame's personality is more sellable than just Russ' personality
I agree.
in general. So I think no, I don't agree with that. I just think that and also Dame's career, like obviously he makes music, he raps. Like Dame does things that are also sellable off court. Just my whole thing with Russ is like even when you watch Russ play, I think if you're a fan of the game, you're inspired. Now you may be like, man, this man out there tripping.
I love how Russ. This is why I love Russ. Russ, I just love anybody who just go hard, bro. Like it don't matter. It don't matter the predicament. It don't matter the series.
hard,
He's
bro.
gonna give you the same energy whenever.
I've never watched Russ and said he not playing.
Yeah,
hard.
exactly.
I watched Russ be like, man, he tripping. He tweaking. What's wrong with
Exactly.
him? Slow down. But I've never said he wasn't playing hard. So I mean, but also to Stephen A's point, it's like, granted, I didn't watch Stephen A's original, you know what I'm saying, comment. But also, Russell's the guy you've been watching, you losing games. He's Russell Westbrook. You have to create controversy, number one, because you're Russell Westbrook. Number two, like you said, Stephen A, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all got to talk about something every day. It's the perfect storm. Like,
Yeah.
Russ, you had a historic night. You made them talk about you, even though you in Washington kind of not quote-unquote rotting away, but kind of rotting away.
He's rotting away in Washington.
Boo! Get out of here.
He's rotting
He
away.
ain't washed. Get out of here.
He's
Y'all
rotting away.
tripping.
They worse than the Bulls.
You do
They
good
rotting
though.
away.
That's his fault. That's his fault. That's Russ. That's Russ's fault. The Wizards are trash.
Right, and Russ been playing ass up to the last
And
month.
Bradley Beal not even playing.
Russ was
Come on,
ass
dog.
up to the last month. Let's be real.
Lee, look.
Russ wasn't ass to the last month.
Listen, the whole Wizards had COVID. Russ was coming off being hurt. The fuck you? I know you ain't looking at me like this.
Look, bro, Russ
I know you ain't looking at me like
Russ was
this.
huffing it up to the last month, G.
The whole Wizards had COVID. He might have also had it. Also, he was coming off a quad injury that he acquired in the bubble. He had a quad injury. They only had a couple months off. So, like, yes, he probably wasn't feeling good, and probably all those things were very true phenomenons when it came to Russell Westbrook. But at the same time, like, that's what happened at that point in time. He's got into rhythm, and now that he's been in rhythm since really, again, I've been watching the Wizards probably for almost like 3 months, like literally like watching them. The past like 2-3 months, there's been no point guard in the league defensively better than Russell Westbrook outside of James Harden.
Defensively?
Defensively. Better than like he's been going out there and giving you a triple double pretty much for the past.
You think Russ is having better year than LaMelo before he got hurt?
Debatable. Yes, I think same level. I think the LaMelo has a better team than what the Wizards have. As you can see by the fact that the Chargers Hornets keep winning while LaMelo was hurt.
Yeah.
Yes. If you again, all of us look at what they had a COVID issue. Again, we don't know what guys are still dealing with. Whatever we can't say, we don't know. Maybe your fatigue ain't. Fatigue. We don't know. But like, yes, I think Russell Westbrook has been, like I said, one of the best point guards in the league since the turn of the new year. He has.
Okay.
He's been balling. Now the team ain't that good.
No, they suck.
But he's been balling.
Okay, I give you that.
Period.
I give you that.
Lee, what's next? If we even have anything next.
Can the Pelicans make the playoffs? Like a playoff push? And Zion's off to an incredible start.
Yeah, first of all, everybody who says Zion wasn't going to do this last year, shut up. 2, I think they can make a push. I don't think they're going to make it. I think the Warriors have the third easiest schedule left for the rest of the season. As long as Steph's ass isn't hurting, they should hold on to that 10th spot, 9th or 10th spot. I don't think they're going to make it, but they can make it a little scary. And I think Zion got like a little injury right now. He going to miss like a couple games. Yeah, his wrist. They said it could have been worse. But he could have missed a couple weeks. But
He got an injury now?
Yeah, they said he could have missed a couple weeks, but it's only going to be a couple games.
Damn, Zion, the lion.
Nah, it's probably people smacking his wrist all the time.
Probably.
He's strong as hell, smacking down at the ball.
But they can make a push, but I don't think they're going to make it. I think the Warriors going to hold on that last spot.
To a play-in game? They can't make it to a play-in game?
Nah, because the Warriors got that 10 seed, and I don't think the Warriors going to get any higher than like 9th. And by the way, the Warriors need to understand that Clay's not going to come and fix all them issues. They got a lot of issues on that.
They got a lot of issues. Yeah. They just don't have smart basketball players.
Yeah.
And also, they're at the point in time, which is like what people got to remember about the Warriors, is if Steph doesn't get hurt, this whole Warriors thing never happens.
What you mean?
Steph got hurt and was getting paid 4 years, $40 million. We got to remember that.
Oh, you talking about beginning of last year?
No, I'm talking about when Steph won MVP, he was the most underpaid player in arguably NBA history.
So what happened? Okay, so what's your overall point?
Steph didn't get that max until like 2017.
Okay, but what's your overall point, though? You talking about the money?
Yes, like my point is like the Warriors were in a situation where it's like they caught cap gold.
Oh, I got you.
They were able
I
to
got
build
you.
out
I
a
got you.
really good team.
And Steph is eligible for an extension this offseason.
They were able to build out a really good team
I got you.
because their guys hadn't peaked yet, and their best player, who you didn't know, their best player was in a situation where like he had injury issues to the point that was threatening his career.
That
so they
makes
offered
sense.
him a 4-year, $40 million contract. He took it.
4 year, $40 million.
$40 million. Literally, I think he won 2 MVPs on that $40 million deal.
That's hilarious. Oh yeah, we
So-
gonna wrap this up.
He won 2 MVPs on a $40 million deal. So he gets that money, and you still have money left to build out the rest of the roster, which is a very, very rare occurrence in the NBA.
Damn, Torrey Craig on the Suns now? They must have traded
By the way,
him.
Zach
They
LaVine,
traded him during
Kobe
trade
White,
deadline.
and Garrett Temple.
So never mind. I'm
We
sorry.
getting cooked.
Didn't know that. Didn't know that. My bad.
Let's wrap up.
You said what?
I said Zach LaVine, Kobe White, and Garrett Temple are out tonight against the Suns. We getting cooked.
I mean, it's usual, but I guess it's been a fun episode.
Very fun
What's the
episode.
final topic that we got up there, Lee?
Are you a believer in the Charlotte Hornets?
Yes.
Define
to make the
believe.
playoffs, yes.
Yeah, define
Define
believe.
believe. We
To make the playoffs, yeah, they're
of course,
fourth
yeah.
seed. They better make the playoffs.
Can you say that Rad Miller wasn't dragging around a ragtag group of guys?
Rad Miller?
Can you say LaMelo wasn't dragging around a ragtag group of guys?
I'm with
yet?
you on that.
He was though.
No, he wasn't.
No, listen.
Devontae
No,
Graham is
listen.
stepping
Listen.
up
Listen. Everybody is in their natural progression, right? Am I wrong or not? Gordon Hayward going to his own team. He should be making as many shots and taking as many shots as he is.
So they're a
Stop.
ragtag
Listen.
I agree with you.
Terry Rozier.
He should be getting better.
He should be getting better.
I agree with
Yeah.
you.
So LaMelo has been dragging a ragtag group.
How? You said it's natural progression. They were going to get better.
Yeah, but their natural progression, they're a bunch of misfits. And
They aren't.
That's a lie.
I disagree
They're a
with
bunch
that.
of misfits, and he's the only one that actually has been put in the position he's in because of he's been chosen to do that. Gordon Hayward is a guy where if you sign him, as I mentioned when we were talking free agency, I said Gordon Hayward is a guy. If you sign him, you can convince other black players like, yo, we fucking signed Gordon Hayward away from the Celtics. Come play with LaMelo. Come play with whoever. Come play with anybody down here. If we can sign you, we can sign anybody. That's always been my whole point about the Gordon Hayward signing. He was necessary, but
He's a good player, though.
But was
Stop
he
that.
not overpaid? For what? For no, wait a minute, stop. Before this season, the market said Gordon Hayward would have been overpaid unless you were paying him that money to do what I said you were going to do, which was to start to build the legacy
why
of
I
your
say no,
franchise, but through LaMelo Ball. If LaMelo Ball is not there, what you
listen.
talking about the Hornets' future?
Listen.
No, I'm asking you a question.
What?
Probably
If LaMelo Ball is not there, are you talking about the Hornets' future?
No, but I still.
So my whole point.
No, listen. I still think they'll be a playoff team.
Yes, but what's their future?
Here's the thing, though. Listen, fair, but fair, but here was the thing, though. If I have the third pick in, if I have the third pick in any draft,
No.
I want to be talking about the future.
It's a whole. We got cases of beer. Cases. You
If
want
I
to do
have
summer
the
session
third-
from here? We can do it. We can.
We can.
We can?
We can.
can.
How we gonna get the audio from everybody else?
What do you mean? We can.
We can do it from here.
Oh,
Trust
let's
me.
do it
Don't worry
from
about
here.
it.
Scott, we do
Listen,
this for a
we
living.
can-
All right, let's do it from here.
We do
Listen,
this
we
literally
can-
for a living.
we can-
No offense. No, I don't mean that because
No.
I don't want to say that in a disrespectful
No, I
manner.
don't- you know I don't
So
give
when
a
they
shit.
play this in the future, they be like, "See the way Rory and Maul, Scott said and CPJ said
Nah,
they
it's
do
probably-
this
yeah.
for a
Let's
living."
do
I'm
this
fucking
shit.
with.
Yeah, okay, cool.
You can if you want.
Yeah, let's do it.
Y'all can keep getting drunk. You just got to get your own way home.
Nigga, I'm 5 minutes away. I'm sorry.
You do good
Trying
dope.
to
Thank
wrap
you.
up.
Thank you. No, Lee hit the. You can do good dope. Thank you, G.
Facts. This
Thank
guy-
you, G. What?
I had a point, but like let's
We
do
can
it.
low key still do it with the cameras. And I can still give you a Zoom audio version with the cameras.
That's fine. That ain't no problem.
And Lee gonna be gold because he gonna be like, "You do good dope." No, I'm fucking.
Yeah, I got
Lee ain't got nothing better to do. Lee. Like I want to say, have you ever heard that Lil B song? I got bitches.
Yeah.
Yes.
I got bitches. Yeah.
Lee.
What's going on? What's going on? Talk to me.
Lee.
Talk to me.
Why you never brought no vibes over the crib, bro?
He holding the vibes?
Because never mind.
You hope.
What kind of question is that?
What kind of question is that? We finna get off.
Let's get off of this, G.
We finna make a nice
Final
summer
words,
session
final
transition.
words.
I just want to tell y'all.
What you mean? What kind of question was that?
Final words.
Final words. We can talk about this.
We'll
all
get into
week.
it. We'll get into it. No worries. No worries.
Final
My
words.
bad. Oh, I
Yeah.
just did
About to
something.
be that hot-
Now you ain't making it words. What the
Yeah,
fuck is
you
wrong
can't
with you?
read
Shut the
signals.
fuck
We
up in
good.
the episode.
Read
We
signals,
good,
bro.
nigga.
God
Hey,
damn,
Read the
Pappy.
room, Pappy.
Hey, not Pappy. Hot nigga summer. What's good? We out here.
Read
I'm
the
not
room,
out here. I'm in the
Pappy.
crib with Lola. Shout out to Lola G.
Better be in the crib.
Lola Gianna Price.
2 G's, nigga. 2 G's.
Shout out to Double
Fame
Double.
out here.
I got pull up this weekend, man. I still ain't seen my niece, bro. I got pull up, bro.
Bro, you still ain't seen Lola.
I got
Y'all
pull
the same
up this
complexion.
weekend. I've been.
Y'all the same complexion, oh God.
I know, and she born like the day before me, or the day after me.
She's born at
Yeah, I'm 26.
Damn,
Yeah.
day before.
Birthday buddies. Yeah,
Young God. So that means you got to buy a present every year.
That's fine.
Look at him. That's fine. He's like,
fine.
yeah, I'm
Nah,
getting
I'm
a bit from Ross.
I'm gonna figure out when I'm gonna get. I'm gonna buy a Christmas present. And
Christmas is a year away, bro.
G, you sound like my father sending her $20 worth of gifts. What the fuck is that doing? G? I'm
listen,
sorry.
Nah, listen, bro.
I'm sorry. You sound like my daddy. Hey, I'm gonna send your daughter some gifts.
send you some
Motherfucker
Christmas
send her
gifts.
$20.
I'ma
What
send
the
you a
fuck I'm gonna
Christmas
do with
gift.
that?
I'm gonna give you a
Nah,
little
listen.
gift
I'm gonna give you
card.
some gift.
Nah,
I'm gonna give you a
look,
gift
nah,
for Christmas.
nah, look, nah, look.
Christmas is 8 months away.
Listen,
G.
I'm gonna tell you for every holiday, I'm gonna get her a jersey.
Okay, this guy.
Do
A
you,
different
bro?
jersey.
I will say this: to
different
anybody
jersey.
want to buy my daughter a gift,
A different jersey.
feel free.
A
But just
different
know
jersey.
that, like, thank you. That's all I said.
But I'm gonna get her like
I said,
once
you
she
ain't
can
seeing no
frame when
slenders.
she
Just
get
no
older.
thank you.
Can I give
I'ma
my
get
plugs
under
out
one
so I can
so
eat
Get
some
your
damn
plug.
chicken? Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Bob
We need to
Chescott.
put you on this table like Mary J. Blige.
I'm so confused.
You ain't never seen Mary J. Blige chicken commercial?
You ain't see that shit?
I saw it, but like I didn't.
Remember when she was singing for Hillary Clinton? We gotta change. Anyway, man. Follow me, man. Barber Chet Scott on Twitter, Instagram. Follow Barbers Chet Network at Barbers Chet Net. Go to patreon.com/Barbers Chet Network.
Yeah, we talked basketball for about
I have a
20
question.
minutes.
3/4 of this podcast.
How much basketball got talked this episode? I feel
We
like
talked a lot of basketball. We did, but it was like 3/4 of the time.
Right.
this is
Usually
what
we
Hoops and
spend.
Brews should
Usually
be,
we
though.
spend
This is
1/5.
vintage Hoops and Brews.
Yeah,
This
but
is
you don't
vintage
drink
Hoops
no
and Brews.
more. Now you
I'm
want to
fucking intoxicated.
because Scott here. You never
Exactly.
drink anymore.
What you mean? I do
He
drink.
said you
I'm
lost
calling
your
you
ways.
out on a Rory,
said
on
you
some
lost
Rory
your
shit,
ways.
on some
I've been
Rory
drink
shit.
most of-
No, on
I've
some
been
Rory
drinking.
shit. You never drink anymore.
Huh?
You don't drink anymore.
What you mean?
We used to get drunk when we do this podcast.
Yeah,
That's
I
why
live
we built our name.
downstairs.
So
This is also
what?
true. He got to drive now.
Make your plans better. You.
He said schedule your shit.
What are you
man.
talking about? We're in the studio a lot now. You can't leave your car here.
Prioritize.
Can I?
Prioritize, bro.
I have no idea. Can I?
When these cameras go off, I'm gonna ask you, can you leave your car in a whole bunch of fucking places? What the fuck are you talking about? Just the fuck up talking to me. Get the fuck out of here, G. In this podcast, play the music. Let's get the fuck out of here. Play the music, bring it up slow. Come on, man. Stop fucking playing with me, G. It's a whole ass officer here.
It's good to be back, guys.
I'm glad you're here. Shout out
Glad
to you.
I'm here.
Let's get it. We back. Episode 231. It's been your boy TPJ, real TPJ on Twitter. By the way, I'm deleting my Twitter account soon.
Why? You got rid of Instagram?
No,
too.
I did. I got rid of my Instagram, but I'm gonna delete my Twitter, keep my same name, start a new account, few followers, because I only follow a couple hundred people. Leave my old account for just HNB
only
video.
follow
He don't want the
Delete all the
fame.
tweets.
Bro said he don't want the
I've been, but I've been saying that though.
I want the money.
I never
Fuck the
wanted the
fame.
fame.
I
I
want the
never
money.
wanted
Fuck
the
the
fame. I never wanted the fame. Give me the
I
money.
respect it.
When I'm a
Social media.
when I'm a billion up, and in 10 years you like, damn, I'm finna vote for this man TPJ for president. Stop playing with me. We coming. I'm coming for you.
I'm be living in Oregon, then.
So
I'll be
what?
living in
Vote for
Oregon.
me in Oregon.
I'm just saying. I'll be living in
TPJ2032.com. Book it.
I'm gonna be living in Oregon with my vineyard in the backyard.
And my infrastructural
I thought
plans
you was
better
about
than
to say-
Biden.
I thought you was about to say with your wife. I'm like,
TPJ2032.
you lying.
I don't know what just happened.
I'm gone.
I don't know what just happened.
Parallel to the niggas she got. I've been the realest since my rookie deal. 85 mic when I pull up here. Yeah. And you pull up like a